a little bit late. Just go on straight away. Fuck it. It happens. It happens.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I pressed the live button.
And
Assuming
Blue,
we're
I
live.
can't believe
Yeah.
that you were masturbating on camera. You know, at some point we're gonna have to go live. Oh, look,
man.
we've gone live.
I mean,
You should have warned me.
for a film like this, you know, why not? Yeah, there was an intro, but StreamYard, yeah, sure, piece of shit.
Yeah, see, I missed that intro
so it was
because
funny last week after we watched that. Yeah, Gary.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was going to say I missed the intro because it usually gives me time to have my final cigarette before we go on.
I mean, I was able to make
well,
an entire lasagna last time during the intro. It was great.
There you
Well, I
go.
managed to masturbate in time before it finished.
I got a new one recorded because. Well, I have a new one. The songs are ready. The insults are ready. Just a matter of like sitting down and putting them to the screen because they take time. You know, some people just like go to YouTube and like, I made an intro, or did you copy and paste someone else's intro and claimed it for your own? Which I see happen often.
Look, finders keepers, I think, is
last
the
week
legal term for that.
Remember last week I was like, hey mom, I was like, talk to her. You ever heard this film called The Elephant Man? She's like, oh yeah. I'm like, so the sick fuck that this guy Gary I know said, apparently it's a comedy he wants to watch next week called The Elephant Man. And she's like, Chris, you're gonna cry your eyes out during that film. I was like, I don't understand British humor. Gary said he's laughing his ass off. I don't know, but like,
No,
I've not seen this film in a long time.
Well, yeah, it's a comedy because it's completely pessimistic, isn't it? So
Yeah. I mean, it kind of presages the '90s with the ironic, sarcastic tone that it has.
yeah, they play it so dead serious. This movie it almost becomes hilarious now.
Mhm,
I'm joking. No, it's a fucking tearjerker. It really is.
It
Really,
is.
I mean, Anthony
Well,
Hopkins, John Hamm.
Luke, when was the first time you saw this movie?
Probably 10 years ago, all the way through, I should say. I mean, I've
Yeah.
only seen little odd bits, but yeah, 10 years ago. And damn, man, it's fucking good, man. Powerful movie, it really is.
How many times do you think you've seen it?
I've only seen it all the way through once. I watched a little bit at my mate's, and he says, "Oh, you got to watch The Elephant Man," and he gets to the scene where it's like, "I've never been treated so beautifully by a beautiful woman." Like, damn man, you're breaking my fucking heart, you weird
yeah.
face bastard.
Was that Sean Connery again?
It was Sean
I'm more-
Connery. That was, I think it's his best Sean Connery yet.
Finally.
You nailed it. I couldn't
That's
believe
the
it.
one. That's
Man.
the one.
That's it.
I have no problem slapping a woman. Yeah.
Yeah, Gary. When was
That's his best
when-
impression yet.
It really was. I mean, and it was the best Connery I've ever heard. Really, Gary. When was the first time you saw it?
At theaters.
Oh, so you saw it in 80
Yeah.
or 81, depending on when it was.
I
released?
think it was probably 81.
Mhm.
And then I remember, the moment that it was released on home video. I think it was Thorn EMI home video. This is one that because I used to do this stupid thing where I'd actually buy rental movies rather than actually rent them. And so I would actually pay 70, 80 quid for a rental movie. And I had this in my collection for a number of years. So, and it was one that I used to watch regularly.
Well,
to because I'm of a more, let's just say, morose disposition.
yes.
But
You looked at the emo kids of the 90s. It was like, you really embraced depression. I was born in it.
but yeah,
Like it's only pain.
it was quite something. I mean, on the first watch, and it never ever lost any of its impact. And I hadn't seen it for about a decade, and having watching it again, it's like, wow, this is a kick in the balls and a smash to the teeth.
It is, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw it in 81,
Definitely.
but it would have been when it was on HBO.
Mm.
And yeah, even as a kid, you're
Oh,
like,
shit.
oh shit, here we go. But you don't really, I don't think you pick up as much because you're a kid and you're not as empathetic. You don't really kind of pick up the how beautiful he is as a person. And then the picking up the little cues of just how terrible his life has been, and then but the absence of bitterness,
Mhm.
you know, that he's just joyful for you know the things that he has and all that. It's you know the more I've watched it, and I don't know, I've probably seen it 20 times or so over you know 40 years. And I just watched it within the last year because my wife had never seen it. And watching it again, I still find things that I didn't pick up in prior viewings, and it never doesn't hit me, you know, hard. What allergies? You know, there's a lot of allergens involved with this movie. I've noticed.
It really gets the eyes all puffy. And
we're gonna need some antihistamines. I think.
Yeah.
It's really.
It is beautiful. It is a fucking beautiful movie.
It is a
Sorry
beautiful
for
movie.
swearing, but there is kind of an optimism to the bleakness as well, because it shows that people can be cruel when they see things they don't understand or see something that's weird to them, you know. But there is still this good in humanity as well, shown by Anthony Hopkins' character.
Yeah, who also, I mean, he's you know transformed by John, because he recognizes at one point that he really is like the freak show, you know, but it's just, you know, posh. You know, it's like, we replace the chains with red velvet ropes, but you're still constrained and in the cage.
He starts to worry that he maybe have treated, like he said, may have treated him like some kind of sideshow as much as the actual sideshow. Great scene, powerful scene. I mean, Anthony Hopkins is very, very underrated in this, in my opinion. I don't think he gets enough praise for his role here.
I thought this was one movie where you don't see Anthony Hopkins. You don't actually see Anthony Hopkins. You see a character.
Yeah. I mean, and the little things, like I noticed, it's when he's first dealing with John, and I think trying to prepare him for Gielgud's or something, and you can tell that the Dr. Trevis is nervous, you know, and he should be, but the little things like Hopkins just having problems figuring out what he's going to do with his hands, and so he just kind of, you know, he has one hand that's just kind of playing with the thumb. You know, because, and again, it's the kind of thing you do, but he doesn't say anything. He doesn't really verbally act nervous, but he is nervous and he feels a bit stiff and all that. I mean, it's very good acting. And then you have, I mean, John Gielgud is fantastic. I love him.
You got to admire John Hurt as well, because he's got tons and tons of makeup that kind of limit his facial expressions, yet he still manages to be quite sympathetic and kind of convey this innocence to him.
Yeah, well, and then I mean, think about, not only is he wearing this huge appliance and all of this makeup, but also it had to have been so uncomfortable to try and walk like he has the spinal curvature. Right, you know, because he's shifting his upper body over and his hips over, and then trying to walk, and he's doing it with a limp and all that. I mean, it's what a great physical performance, let alone you know him being able to convey such emotion through makeup that really isn't going to move, because there's supposed to be fibrous tumors that don't move. Right.
I think I read somewhere that John Hurt in his footwear, he to kind of force a certain walk, that he actually put a marble in the heel of one of his shoes, so that it would hurt him. So
right.
So he would have that kind of restriction in his walk.
So he properly limp and
Wow.
Yeah, I think Billy Bob Thornton did the same thing in Sling Blade, apparently, but it's like broken glass. I might have got that wrong, to be honest, but he had something in his feet to make him walk a little bit uncomfortably, which is why he looks a little bit the way he does, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, I think what's quite interesting, I think that, you know, I think Dustin Hoffman was the first choice for playing John Merrick. But of course, as David Lynch had pointed out, that the problem with having, you know, Dustin Hoffman, and I think a couple of the producers have pointed out, that if Dustin Hoffman was playing the Elephant Man, then people would be looking for Dustin Hoffman.
Right.
and they'd be, trying to
Yeah.
see where, where the makeup ends and where Dustin Hoffman begins. And they wanted somebody who was not necessarily completely unknown, but certainly had the acting ability that John Hurt had. I think it was after they saw The Naked Civil Servant, which is an exceptional
Yeah.
television movie that was made here in the UK about Quentin Crisp. And it was after that, the transformation that he underwent playing this one character of Quentin Crisp. And they realized, this guy is a consummate actor, and you don't need to see who he is. You just you don't need to know who the actor is underneath all of the makeup. But also, I think another one of the interesting facts about this was when John Hurt agreed to do the movie, he said, "Don't tell my agent, but I'm doing this for nothing. I'll do this for nothing, but don't tell my agent." And that's what he was like. He was a very unusual actor, in as much as he would, if he liked a project, he would do projects for nothing, and he would do them, for short films. He'd done student films with people, and he would do them because he really enjoyed acting. He just, he knew that, he'd made a decent amount of money that he can live with, and he had his home in Ireland, and he would just agree to do as much as he possibly could because he loved it.
Yeah,
he loved it, and he appreciated what other people were trying to do.
Well, I think like a movie like this, he would also look at it as a challenge and be like, "Yeah,
my
here we
God,
go.
yeah,
I'm gonna stretch my my legs on this one."
yeah, and boy, what a challenge!
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see John Hurt in this performance. You see John Merrick. That's what's
Yeah, you
great.
do, yeah.
Yeah, they were right not to fucking cast Dustin Hoffman. I think he would have done a good job, but you still would have seen Dustin Hoffman.
One of the things that they had misgivings about over Dustin Hoffman coming on board was they thought, well, shit, that's full control of the movie gone down the shitter. Because Dustin Hoffman was notorious for script changes, having his choice of director. And the reason he would have his choice of a director is because he knew that he could, I wouldn't say bully, but certainly order the director to do things a certain way.
Right.
Yeah. He's got to have his pancakes. He's got to have his pancakes.
Yeah.
Syrup.
It's not my time for Wapner.
And by losing that control, you would have lost a complete, a real beautiful work of art, I think. And it needed to be in the hands of somebody like David Lynch, who certainly was an artist.
Yeah, and I think we were talking, the green room about, the black and white photography for this, and that at least my understanding was that Mel Brooks, by the way, produces this movie, and that's why it's such a great comedy. But that he wanted it to be black and white to begin with, and so when they saw Eraserhead, somebody showed him Eraserhead, and he was like, "Okay, that guy," because he understands how black and white film works.
Yeah,
and
having shot in black and white himself with Young Frankenstein.
Right. Yeah.
Plus it kind of gives it this feel of something that isn't so real modern, something a little bit more classical as well, because it's set around a very classical era, and you want to get that feel of it right as also. And I know it wasn't meant just to sort of like hide the fakeness of the makeup or anything like that, but it did help make the makeup look fucking better.
It did, I think. And I think that's a really good point that you make there, actually, about the period, because the strange thing about this, and you compare it to an awful lot of color movies that were made around about the same time that were period movies, the color sadly actually dates the movies.
Yes.
The photography and the way it's lit does tend to date the movies quite a bit, whereas, as Blue was saying last week, he thought this was maybe from the 50s. So you couldn't really, there's nothing that really sort of date stamps this movie. You can't look at this movie and say, that was made in the last year of the 1970s.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I mean,
I
if
got
you
it.
look at like
Yeah.
a lot of '70s movies, the
I mean,
colors
I
are
did
either
actually
washed
assume it
out.
was. I did actually assume it was 19, maybe late 60s anyway, because you know, we had like maybe John Hurt was a teen, and this was before he did Alien. But no, it turned out it was after he did Alien.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because, like, you know, as we covered I forgot that there was multiple of the blobs, multiple of the thing, even multiple. I mean, God, we've had Westworld even, like, but there's so many damn remakes. I'm like, wow, I forgot. Was this original, or was this a remake of a remake? It's happened so often, you know.
Yeah, this was so and I think there's a reason that it makes clear that it's not the same as the play that had been on stage for quite a while.
That's correct. Yeah.
yeah, I actually saw clips of David Bowie playing John Merrick in the play. It was basically rehearsal, but I don't know. I'm keen to watch that play. I want to see David Bowie play John Merrick.
Once we're done, I'll pull up some screenshots because I was curious on Jay and Gary's take on. I've seen pictures of Bradley Cooper, and I guess he was getting like a lot of praise. And Bradley Cooper's a good actor, and he's been on Broadway doing his Elfman a couple years ago, and everyone said it was good. I don't know nothing about it, but
yeah, I've never seen the play.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think David Bowie would be quite an interesting one. You know, my name is John Merrick.
Boy, that Bowie impression.
Hey, not an animal.
I am not
So I told myself that hanging out with Jay last night, I definitely downed an entire bottle of Johnny Walker for Iron Man. I'm like, I'm not going to drink during Elephant Man. And I watched this morning and pre-gaming it.
Don't drink while watching this. You'll fucking cry your eyes out even more, man.
I told myself I may be hungover, but you know, a good way to cure being hungover is don't stop drinking.
Yeah, well, you might want to drink some Gatorade because there will be some fluid loss during this movie.
I got coffee, Dunkin' Donuts. But,
yeah. Maybe lick some salt.
Yeah, I've definitely taken my antihistamines.
Yeah. So timestamp is 2 hours and 3 minutes, and hopefully, Jay, with the Wi-Fi, when I press play, it should sync up. I'm hoping, please God.
Yeah. Well.
All right, here, I'll try it now. We'll see what happens and play. So, you guys seeing this?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Criterion Collection. Look at that.
Yeah. Well, cool part, yeah. So, and of course, like I said, Jay, with this one, because it's in black and white, I really had to readjust the overlay because there's no bright, big colors. So I'm like, I'm trying to always hit that point where it's like showing enough to bypass the sensor. And
yeah.
Okay.
Well, looks like man's starting now. I'm at the Paramount, so just waiting for yours to synchronize with mine.
Okay, now.
Yeah, those bastards keep fucking blocking my Terminator 2 review. Hate that studio.
According to Jay, it's probably a good thing. So,
yeah, probably, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's no Dark Fate, mind you, but
yeah, well,
yeah. Luke, you and Gary missed. Niat did his Dark Fate review, and Jay was on there, and yesterday I pulled over my car one point. I was laughing for 15 fucking minutes, because Jay was mentioning his wife.
Oh, Dark Fate, yes.
His wife is a big fan of Niat right now.
No, she's not.
If that is our fate, then fuck fate.
Well, she had to see Terminator Genesis and Dark Fate.
I feel sorry for her. Sorry for her.
Yeah, it was. And I'm just thankful that she places the blame correctly, not on me, but on Niat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what isn't
fucking Australians, man?
Yeah, he's a monster.
This guy didn't eat moose.
I'm going to call the Cassowaries and see if I can have them arrange something.
It's based on the Elephant Man, other reminiscences.
Yeah. So the thing is that there's some pretty serious gaps in our actual knowledge of Merrick's life.
Yeah.
And so you're kind of working from the doctor's memoirs, which probably inflate him and give him purer motives than he may deserve, and all that. So if this is a biopic, but not really, I mean, you certainly get but I mean, it's probably about as accurate as most biopics that you're gonna encounter.
Look at this opening scene here, Gary. The woman, the music and stuff, the flashing lights. I'm like, boy, what the hell porno did Gary recommend you watch anyway for this stream?
It's like, did I drop acid or did the movie? What the hell?
Like there's elephants. I'm like, how drunk am I?
Yeah. Oh God. Well, they're not pink, so you're good. It's fine.
But yeah, this is a good. This is why they were right to do black and white, because I don't think this would have looked as good in color.
No. Yeah.
This sequence here. Unless the elephants were pink in this case, I probably need to.
Yeah, then I'd be like, all right,
yeah.
I got to put down the whiskey.
Yeah, I realize I'm not Scotch. Scotch is okay, but I'm not a Scotch person because goddamn Scotch. That Johnny Walker was so good though with the ginger ale. Like,
I'm more bourbon.
Yeah. Look at this. Yeah, like she's screaming and stuff. The sound effects. Woo, like, what the hell, David?
Yeah, the elephant.
Those things will fuck you up.
How much acid was Lynch doing?
Yes, they will.
Yeah, it was bad last night because we had Cole join us and Mo and like Horse. And I always say, careful. Jay told me a long time ago how to like pay attention to your chat. And about 5 times I mute my microphone because Gord King. I'm like, I sometimes I hate Gord King. He's in the chat and I go like this. I can't like. And then Jay's on the panel. At one point, Jay set me off for like 10 minutes, and I'm just like, "This is a fucked up night." Like, it's just ruining Iron Man.
When she laughed, I saw your weakness. Here I come. I'm gonna get it.
That's what Gord does.
Yes.
At one point, he said Terrence Howard and Roddy was the backbone of the movie. I'm like, I lost it. Like,
yes.
God damn you, Gord. The good old carnival. So, when they shot, he's able to read. He's not really an elephant. I can live in Mexico for a day and learn more than agua and bano. Sure, Joe.
Well, I mean, the other thing is that maybe he is an elephant because he has an excellent memory.
We need to bring the freak shows back and stop putting them in House of Parliament or YouTube.
Yeah, or Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
So let's have an OnlyFans freak show. Let's make that happen.
Oh, Waylon, yeah, trust me, you're stupid. That's it. You see multiple times, Waylon.
God, your internet is so terrible.
Jesus
This
Christ.
is like watching a motion MPEG off of a video CD. It's
You don't hear it. Does that do anything, Jay? I mean,
no.
Jesus Christ, man. I'm going to call Spectrum. Guys, fix my phone.
Yeah.
Like, we're all paying like $200 a month for this shit. Like, Christ.
Just tell them I'm on Spectrum. I'm not on the Spectrum.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When they were Time Warner was pretty good, actually. And they switched over to fucking Spectrum and they just went to shit, man.
Mm.
It's ma'am.
Yeah. Well, it is for her. She's not trying to fool anybody.
Now, I know, like, Jay, like the era is 1800s. Is this like, did they ever see this?
Yeah, this would have been like 1880s.
Yeah, 1880s. Yeah, it is.
Right.
It's exactly that. Yeah.
Yeah, so if like, then technology-wise, if like 1820 versus 1880 is a big leap in technology because it's
I mean, you're getting so the industrial revolution is really becoming common, and it's that's why there's so many cuts that Lynch is showing that you're heading into modernity, but you still have so many of these ideas of the elephant. She encountered an elephant when she was pregnant. It somehow affected her child like a sympathetic magic.
Yeah.
There's the place where John Merrick or Joseph Merrick used to be exhibited in London. The proximity to the London Hospital is actually directly opposite the London Hospital, and it's now an Indian sari shop.
Wow. Now, assuming because it's like back then, if you had like a small kid, like it could have been like he is extra Italian or has some kind of facial or hair deformity, and like, look, this kid, he's the wolf boy. He's a product of like his mother having sex with a wolf, and the kid's just really hairy.
Yeah, or again, he was bit by a wolf or whatever.
Yeah. Well, plus too, I mean, and this is to my knowledge, I wouldn't be the first time in history that his condition. No one's ever seen this before in the history of
No one,
documentary history.
well, so the thing is, it was so extensive. In fact, I don't think we even know now what he was actually suffering from. I mean, there's several suggestions, but
I did Google that too, Jay. They said like because when he passed away, it said they've got guesstimates, but you know there was technology was so different back then. They're not exactly sure, but it's all a big guess. So
yeah, it's because it was more observational analysis rather than any kind of biopsy analysis. You know,
we don't understand genetics. We don't understand. I mean, we have Gregor Mendel. With the idea of genetics, but we don't know what the gene. We've never seen the gene. We certainly don't know about DNA. And again, I mean, socially, just because science may be on the cutting edge doesn't mean the rest of society is.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
That's why so many of them kind of have this mystical belief about him.
Yeah. No, which is why I mean, when it comes to digital, if you guys later on this year, I still say for 2026, watching I Swear, because it's like some people say take the whole Tourette's as being a joke. When you watch that film, man, I would never in 2 lifetimes want Tourette's. That man's life, no wonder he tried to unalive himself. Like, it shows a torture of like, because Hollywood and people think Tourette's, oh yeah, some guys saying cunt or fuck or piss or this and that too, but actually try living with this where like he can't go into a public bathroom, he can't fucking just go anywhere without, and during the film he gets the shit kicked out of him multiple times, and the poor guy can't control it, man. Like,
and then you have people like Jamie Foxx, coming out with what he said, which I think has just completely compounded his personal situation. It's compounded his problem.
Grace Randolph making a complete ass of herself over that.
What's
how the fuck is she still got a channel? I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm surprised she hasn't been fucking. I mean,
well, Luke, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but there's a lot of stupid people around, and so they want to be represented, and Grace is their avatar. Also, she speaks for all Black people. I didn't know if you.
That is true.
Yeah, that's kind of racist, isn't it? A white woman.
They need a white savior.
I mean, it really fits, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But the thing is, it makes me look smart. So yeah, let's have all these.
Exactly. Yeah,
that is true. So she's not all bad, Luke. Yeah.
No. You can always look at that and say, well, at least I'm not Grace.
Just because it's been a long time, but watching this again this morning, as Gary was saying, like, I just recently brought Christian 2 weeks ago to go see Silence of the Lambs, the anniversary, and just so I just watched Silence of the Lambs. Now I'm watching this.
Yeah, and he'll do The Bounty in a couple of years.
Yeah, just showing like people tend, because Hopkins, it's like that's a fucking actor.
Yeah, and he had done what was it, a couple of years prior to this? He did A Bridge Too Far.
Yeah, a lot of his performances. Yeah, a lot of his performances before Silence of the Lambs doesn't get enough praise. I mean, Magic, that's a fucking good one.
Magic is superb.
Okay, I'll tell you a story about Magic.
Look at the lighting, my God!
Oh, I know.
I'm sorry. How Freddie Francis did not win the Oscar for best cinematography in this movie is beyond me.
Yeah, it's obscene.
We'll get that later, Gary. I did look up in after the stream like the Oscars, and like there's a reason it's lost, which I don't agree with, but
but so Magic, when I was a kid, the ads on TV would come for it, right?
Yeah.
Those ads were terrifying.
Yeah.
Right. And so I was scared shitless. Guess what my parents got me for Christmas? A fucking ventriloquist doll. That thing sat in the closet for the next 30 years.
Oh,
there we go.
Nope. Jay, I love you so much.
Yeah.
Magic is fun. We're dead. Fuck off.
Please, Luke, don't set me on fire.
Yeah, I kind of get the feeling that character was the inspiration for the ventriloquist in Batman as well, because he's got a very similar. There is a similar thing there, isn't there?
Hey, that dummy! I must have got.
I mean, the idea. I mean, so Magic wasn't like the first to come up with that idea. I mean, I remember like either Twilight Zones or The Outer Limits.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Oh crikey! What was the film with? Let me. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. There's I think it's Michael Redgrave. I think was in it. It's from the 40s. It's about 1945, 46 movie.
Oh, no, thanks.
And it's an anthology movie. It's
Yeah.
a portmanteau movie. Oh, for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what it's called.
I love Hopkins. I mean, he's he knows because he's heard because the kid comes and gets him that he's found something that good, and so he's okay. Let's see it.
Yeah. Plus, he's also kind of like he's got this curiosity, isn't he? He's like he's a doctor. He's very intrigued and finding more new medical conditions, studying.
Yeah, it's how they make their name. All of them, even now.
Yeah.
So he does have a little bit of that ambition to him as well, which comes
that's right. It's not purely altruistic.
Yeah.
But
I think
he's
telling himself it is.
But that just makes his character human because
it does.
He does still he does still seem to show sympathy towards John Merrick. He isn't totally using him as a means to an end. There is a part of him.
Well, I think it's the big thing is when he has the self-reflective moment and questions whether he's just the same as this man, and realizes, I have been. I mean, I've been nicer, but it's still similar.
Exactly. It's they're two different classes, but they maybe flip sides of the same coin.
Yep.
There's a young Dexter Fletcher there. And
he's so good in this.
He's really good. And Freddie Jones. I apologize. Freddie Jones. Oh my God, what an actor this guy was.
The way the boy there's a turn around, and the small kid like fuck you little bastard. But from an audience standpoint, so right now we're seeing it from Shadows and Lights, but like right now, Anthony Hopkins, his look, his facial expressions,
it is, and then again he has the tears.
Yeah,
right. And he wells up, and then you have the tears because he's looking at the human form, so mangled.
Look at that,
and yet.
I think but he feels great sympathy as well, and it's all said in his face.
There's a bit of horror there as well.
Yeah. Isn't it quite? I mean, that zoom shot is, it's a wonderful shot. But isn't it funny? You look at Anthony Hopkins. Obviously we know it's Anthony Hopkins, and as I said earlier, you don't feel like you're watching Anthony Hopkins.
No,
he looks so much softer.
Yes.
And it's nothing to do with the facial hair either. It's he is an actor who literally does transform his face.
He
can be convincingly sinister and convincingly kind as well. And because we've seen how menacing he can be in Silence of the Lambs, but we can see how kind-hearted and warm he can be in films like The Mask of Zorro.
This is right here. We understand each other, right? Again, Carnival Barker understands. You're just like me, right? Hopkins, no, I'm not, except he is.
But also,
I want this woman to be my COO in any company I run. I absolutely love her in this.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So, like right now, his character, like is he looking at him from like a doctor perspective, like he wants to help him, or just more like he's a
specimen that he wants to display?
Yeah,
because this is, I mean, so you have in medicine, you have this explosion of we're trying to understand all the diseases, we're trying to see, and we need examples, and so when you get something that's really unusual, then you're going to make a name in the medical community.
Yeah. And it's even small things. So like you see the little kid's like, oh, what a stink. Because you can imagine he's probably never took a bath in his lifetime.
Well, I mean, he's
really mistreated by
he's treated like an animal.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like, I mean, he may have hosed him down a couple of times, but he's not like wearing deodorant and brushing his teeth on a regular, like being Even in fact, like he's got to go to the bathroom at some point too, so he probably just doesn't have him clean up afterwards. Like, yeah, it's things we take for granted.
Yeah, and he's also, I mean, he's so terrified, you know. I mean, he's not used to dealing with other people, and you know, that when she just kind of orders him, he's like, oh yeah, that's what he's used to.
Yeah. It's something like the first time I was rewatching it, but as you see it more, where I've heard stories about the whole feral animal in kids, where like, you know, some kid, I guess it's been documented cases where a kid goes missing at 2 years old, and the parents find him 6-7 years later, like raised with dogs or some shit, or just out in the wilderness, and they can't even speak anymore. They're like their hands and knuckles changed. Like, I mean, the whole premise of Tarzan's bullshit, but that premise has some a little bit of science where kids can disappear.
Yeah, so there's also been like family, you know, horrid abuse where you know, you just take kids and essentially put them in cages, and there's no real interaction. You know, it's just food and water, and that's it. And the problem is that if you get to a certain age, you can't recapture the ability to learn language. Right. The brain is pliable at different times, you know, based on development. That, okay, here's kind of the optimal time to do these things, and then you mature and biologically the brain changes, so that's kind of done. And they can learn rudimentary language, but they really can't ever capture concepts with language. John thankfully was you know, able to do that. It would at least learn to read, which would have helped stimulate, you know, his language and understanding.
It's not even nowhere near the same comparison, but I've told people, like, small transition, like, you know, I went away for jail for almost 3 years, and just small things you take for granted, where everyone told me that story, which it was true. Like, hey, when you first get home, the first 24, 40 hours, you can't fall asleep. And why? Because when you fall asleep, and it happens, it's a cliche, but
afraid you'll wake up and realize, oh shit,
I had about the last 6 months for going home, I had 2 fucking dreams. I woke up, I was like, oh shit. I talked to my grandma, talking to mom. I checked out my house. There's McDonald's around the corner. All right, cool. I'm about to go get a cheeseburger. Wake up, I'm right in fucking prison. I'm like, you son of a bitch. It got me. I got home because let's go on a Friday. It was Friday. I got home Friday at noon, because we left at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a 4-hour drive. Friday, I didn't go to bed until Monday. I stayed up fucking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because all weekend, no bullshit. It was Saturday afternoon. I'm like, I've been up for 48 hours. I'm like, if I go to bed, am I going to wake
up back in prison?
Goddamn right, man. And like, so I can't imagine in this situation, he's been living like this for, I know, Greaves says he's 21 in the film. Yeah. So
you can imagine that he was maybe perhaps born into this, you know, once his condition developed, that, you know, that this was really the only life that he was ever going to know. You know,
he would have been at least partially deformed when he was born because of his spinal issues and all that. It would have gotten much worse as he got older. But it's clear his mother probably abandoned him to you know, orphanage or a poorhouse or something like that.
Well, around the East End of London, where the London Hospital is, it's Whitechapel Road. All around the East End of London, which is where I'm from, so Hackney, Bethnal Green, Dalston. Most of the hospitals that are around there, including the local hospital which was my local hospital at the time when I lived there, the Hackney Hospital, that was a former workhouse. So most of the hospitals, aside from the London Hospital, were actually former workhouses.
Right.
You know, where the poor would have to go and just they would have to just literally work their fingers to the bone until they died, because they had no money, no prospects, and they would get 2 meals a day of gruel and some stale bread or whatever it was,
and a bed to sleep in,
Yeah, it's like, and the thing with Shreves, like the Jay said, he initially looks at him like a specimen in a project, but like just small things where it's like, don't be frightened, I'm not going to hurt you, take your hat off. Like, he is so kind to him. Like, essentially, he does start off with these kind of like, I guess selfish desires, but he's also kind to him too. Like,
I mean, again, he's upper class, so you're red or dead than rude, and but also, yeah, he's a doctor, but he's young, and he has, I mean, he has compassion for for this man, but again, he views him as an object. He doesn't believe, again, after this display, you have the scene where he's talking with the fellow doctor about he's an idiot, or at least I pray to God he is.
Yeah, that's a good line. So right here, because I caught this wrong. Is the audience only seeing the show? Is the whole doctors, are they actually seeing him now? We're not.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there was mystery as well, because you only see just a couple of like seconds of him earlier with the back, but you don't see his full face. I mean, until a lot later.
Yeah.
And even that's like 1 second. The woman comes in, she sees him, and she's shocked, and then he puts away.
I mean, this was actually Mel Brooks' decision to show him in full much later, because David Lynch wanted to show him in full earlier on in the movie.
Yeah.
And when it was suggested to David Lynch and Mel Brooks, it explained why he feels it necessary to hold back.
Yeah.
David Lynch said, "Oh my God, why on earth didn't I think of that?"
Yeah, what was I thinking?
Yeah,
because somehow it just builds more intrigue as well. You're seeing some of this character, but you really want to see. I mean, it just makes him more interesting.
I mean, there's something quite interesting looking at Anthony Hopkins. You look at him, and he's remarkably handsome.
Yeah,
in this. He really is a very, very handsome man.
Yep.
Yeah, I do like.
He didn't fuck about in his roles either. I mean, even when he did films like Magic, he still learned how to actually do magic. And there's a real good interview of him on Parkinson as well, where he's doing this trick with the coin, and there's no camera angles or anything like that. He's actually doing it, So.
Yeah, like I said, with the doctors, they instead of all the doctors being like grossed out or like thrown up or something, they are look at them like from a scientific and like clinical aspect, because like Jay said about social, and in public people be screaming and freaking the fuck out. You see later on, but the doctors actually are looking like, I wonder how much of it is wonder, curiosity, but everyone's calm and collected in that scene.
Yeah, the combination of I mean, again, these are upper class people, but also that I'm a scientist, but really, I mean, they're there for the novelty.
Yeah,
much like the people going to the freak shows are.
To disturb you even further, that situation where he has all of the other doctors and surgeons and student doctors and what have you, those things still happen now.
Yeah.
They still happen now. They still have people with conditions that are presented to audiences of doctors and scientists, just like that.
Yeah, well, even I mean, if you're training hospitals, if you're in there, they bring them in. They'll tell the patient, we're doing this because, but that's it. And by the way, there's a reason they call it a surgical theater, because it used to be one. There used to be balconies and all that, so that the learning, the guys that are learning could watch.
Yeah, right there. Some people may not understand like the whole impact of like he's taking a cane and beating with a fucking cane. Like, on top of this poor guy's already in default agonizing pain with tumors and can't breathe. He's fucking whacking him. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, even the kids can't, and starting to feel a bit sorry for him because he was shouting at him earlier, but then he's like, even that was going too far.
Yeah.
He
falls. Oh yeah, definitely. You weren't kicking the shit out of him, right? Like,
so, I mean, the great thing about this is, he's essentially playing the abusive spouse. Right.
Wow.
You're cheating. You're cheating on me.
Yeah.
He walked into a wall. Damn it.
It's the I want control, and I own you, as he says. But also, well, he falls a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the notion of another human being just being the chattels of another. What a hideous concept.
Yeah, and some people the setup and payoff was like, why is he sleeping like this for? Well, his head is too big. If he lays down, he'll kill himself. Like,
adds a bit of exposition on his condition, and also sets up the payoff to the end.
Well, also shows that for the cruelty and all that. I mean, the carnival barker does understand John's condition better than Hopkins does right now.
Right, mystery. Yep.
Yeah. The difference is he doesn't care.
Right.
He's just all he is that,
Yeah,
that's his
he
income.
cares in as much as this is like a capital good because this is this is a way to make money.
Yeah, plus he has to know if sleeping a certain way will kill him because he has to keep his fucking exhibit up.
It's his investment. Come on.
Yeah, and I think for some people who wouldn't understand like the nuance of that, like just again things we take, like I just going to bed is just something we do every fucking day as humans, and like just imagine like you can't lay down on your normal sleeping, just something we do every fucking day. Like just imagine like the chaos of living like that, where I have to spend every fucking day sleeping up.
I watched my my father when he got cancer, but we didn't know it yet, and so that entire summer he couldn't sleep in a bed. He was always sleeping in a chair, and it wasn't a recliner; it was a chair, right? And then finally, like in September, they realized that he had cancer, and he didn't last long. He was dead by Thanksgiving. But yeah, just watch it, and yeah, you can do it. It ain't the best option. By the way, your neck's gonna hurt.
Yeah, a couple times happened to me sleeping in a goddamn car. My hand kept going numb. I was like, wait, am I actually doing a heart disease? I am in my 40s now, and get all fucking tests coming to find there's a certain nerve. I've been telling friends 6 months ago, boy, people like make fun of chiropractors. They actually are legit, because I went to a chiropractor. Well, he turned my head and it sounded like a bag of chips. I'm like, oh fuck, dude, holy shit.
I have to be honest. Listening to you saying that you fall asleep in your car, I just hope that you're not moving with passengers in the back. Thank God.
That's what I said.
Well, he always makes it to the destination, whether he's awake or not.
I told Nick and Jay last night. I only drank one bottle of Johnny Walker. I didn't go driving. I walked to my friend's house. Definitely, yeah.
It reminds me of that. It reminds me of that old joke. I remember when my dad died peacefully in his sleep. Thankfully, he wasn't screaming like his passengers.
Yeah, like his passengers, exactly. Again, Gielgud, just as soon as you see him, is like, ain't nobody getting anything over this guy.
Yeah.
And so here comes Hopkins. I'm going to be clever. No, you're not.
And also, like, I know one point he says potatoes, but also like, what's your carnival? Not the best diet we can say. What's this poor bastard been eating for 20 fucking years? Probably feeding fucking like dead mice and shit, man. Like, ugh.
So it's not our fault we don't have a McDonald's yet.
It is Britain, so.
Yep.
Fucking hell, it's probably better than the shit we get at McDonald's.
I heard about that too, Will. Yeah. That's why I never puke when I drink. I puke outside.
Well, when you're passed out, you don't really have that option so much.
Still the best frontman of AC/DC.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. He right there, he tells her, he's like, don't worry, he won't hurt you. Don't be frightened. Yeah. You said that to the poor girl.
You might have prepared her a little better, but
yeah, really.
Is it me or this just made me want to watch fucking Mask now? Fucking Rocky Dennis. Because he had the same condition as well, didn't he? That was was it a similar one?
Yeah. He had a different one. So Rocky Dennis didn't have the curvature of the spine and all that stuff. It was just
he still had a firm body, didn't he? But it was just like all in his
like
head
acromegaly of his head. Yeah, Mask is another. That's a banger.
Yeah.
Like he calls him like an incurable. It's like, yeah, we don't take incurables here. Like, damn, man, just hearing a word like that, like we accept the fact that this poor guy is like got a condition, can't do shit about it.
Yeah, and again, I mean, there's a reasonable thing, but look, if there's a long term, okay, just keep him if it's a sanatorium or something like that. Okay, well that's where he needs to go because we're a hospital. We have a limited set of rooms and budgets, and we need to work on the people we can actually help.
And it said right there, well, I still feel like, he hasn't hit that arc where Treves, where he cares about him yet. He's still treating him like a specimen. That's why he wants him there. He's not because he cares, but this poor girl. So we finally see him
a great quick shot as well.
Yeah, that's neat. It's like
finally see the face, and damn man, that is amazing makeup.
Yeah.
Well, Christopher Tucker, who was the makeup artist for this, he actually borrowed. They managed to borrow the actual death mask of Joseph Merrick, and he cast that. He made a few adjustments, so he actually cast the actual death mask of John
Wow.
Merrick.
To try and get the head and
to
everything
get
right.
it,
I'm sure
yeah,
he had to alter the mouth a bit.
Yeah, there was some slight alterations for the mouth, and obviously because they had to make a life cast of John Hurt to enable
Yeah.
him, for the nose and everything. But
Yeah.
but they said that the actual death mask actually had John Merrick's hairs still in it.
Ooh, boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when they cast it.
That's
Yep.
haunting. Now, again, I can see, like, because this film was from 1980. It's like certain now, because later on we have me and Jay know somebody named Jackson's watching this film. Certain generations may say, "Oh, well, this doesn't seem too scary and horrific," and understand before the days of like Freddy Krueger and Saw films and things like that. Also in the 1800s, seeing someone like this in fucking person, they didn't have CGI and all these digital effects guys. You understand the era that.
Well, I think the other thing, so again, as we've talked, the past is a different country, but also, you have to understand that this, especially in England and in certain areas of America, based on like the religious upbringing that came through, the idea of disease or deformity as being a curse because of some sin that you've committed.
Yeah.
Right. And so when you see the deformed, it's okay. They've done something to deserve it. What in God's name would this man have done to deserve this?
That's me. It's like honestly, like the funny part in 2026, if he's walking around downtown Los Angeles, yeah, whatever. It wouldn't be like,
he's still going to get some serious stares, and you're going to have the kid shooting the fucking pea shooter at him and all that.
Hey man, what are you done with your hair?
Well, I think now kids are like kids be like, hey, you see this new TikTok? There's this guy with his elephant makeup on. It's so cool. People like wouldn't be freaked out like they would back then because it's just different generations and times. Like, where I guess
I think they would be a lot more freaked out if they realized it was real.
Well, yeah, good point.
Yeah, plus it was like the first time they saw this. I mean, it's still a rare condition. It's you rarely see people with that.
Jay Gary, I don't know. I think not different man.
Oh, it sounds familiar.
What's it, Proc? Tell me now. Different man.
Oh, this son of a bitch.
Oh, I keep forgetting how to pronounce his name. Michael Elphick.
Michael Elphick,
great British actor.
He was a great British actor, and sadly he succumbed to his alcohol addiction, and he died in 2002 at the age of 55.
Yeah,
but he was a terrific actor.
Yeah, I remember the director talking about that in the Quadrophenia commentary some years back.
Yeah, I mean, he really was a great character actor.
Yeah, played a real good arsehole in Of Be the Same Pet as well.
He was I mean, he had his own series, his own TV series called Boone, which was huge. He was at the top of his game.
Yeah, was he like a private detective in that?
He was, kind of a private detective.
I've seen a couple of episodes. It was pretty good. I want to try and see if I can track it down and watch the rest of it.
The first thing I actually remember him from was a TV movie that was written by a famous British writer, British Jewish writer called Jack Rosenthal. And it was called The Knowledge, and it's all about the London taxi drivers and what they have to do they do their test. That's called The Knowledge, and it's all about their training and everything. But an extremely funny movie. I think it's on YouTube, but he was one of the stars of that, and he was fantastic in it.
We always mention musical scores, and I'm sure you guys listen to it. Every time they show a picture of his mother, it sounds like a music box, like a jewelry box.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, and then you have the kind of circus,
barrel
calliope sound going on at the beginning.
Yeah. I like how he's manipulative as well. He's kind of he sees a fucking opportunity here, doesn't he?
Well, again, he's the same as the doctor, and he's the same as the guy that runs the freak show, right? There's just certain people that see that and go, I can exploit this because. It's novel and people will want to see it.
I don't know why Luke is just this hat and his accent, just like, how you doing there? You're homeless. Okay, just come with me. And
I'm not,
Actually,
Actually, I think that's the uniform Luke wears when he goes out to meet almost.
offer him a drink.
It's the thing in England now.
He's late in a match too. He's like, oh, sir, what's with that can of petrol? Oh, no, don't worry about that. Like,
Oh, it's fine, it's fine.
you just lay the match on your face.
He was also in The Craze, Michael Elphick, if you remember.
Oh, the craze. Yeah, he was. Oh,
Yeah. He
right.
was. I think the character he played was based on a guy called Billy Hill.
Now here's a proper cat fight. We got bloody faces because they've been clawing at each other.
Yeah.
And
Also, what he said too is like, oh, I got friends who want to meet you, mate, and home, believe me, they will. Like, damn, dude, you sick fuck.
well, again, I mean, he's not really different than this guy, and not really different than the Doctor.
Yeah.
Remember, these are the
when Michael Elphick's voice was starting to get a bit more gruffer now because
it always
it's not that really gruff, is it? It sounds just
no. But after a few years, of smoking and his hard drinking, suddenly developed that sort of wood alcohol gravel.
You gotta do the sound design.
I've smoked and drank for a long time, and I never could get that blues gravel. Hey, baby, I was talking right now.
It's pretty close though.
Wolfman Jack. That's
oh yeah.
But that's why we rarely get any good gruff voices now off the youngers, because they're too busy fucking going vegan.
Yeah.
They're all going to be soprano actors, aren't they? Really?
Castrati, really.
Castrati, yeah.
There's just something about how something affects your voice and just makes it sound cool. Like.
Yeah, like the old lady. She's like, okay, he shouldn't be here. Like,
smokestack a lot.
Yeah.
This old lady.
I love her.
Yeah. Well, also too, Jay, is me or she's just not freaked out by him at all.
I mean, she's so professional.
Yeah.
That she's just, I am not going to be, even if internally I'm horrified, I'm not letting that pass. Because
speak to me, damn it, speak. Gen Z is the first generation to smoke more than the generation before them. I don't know.
Is that including vaping or?
Yeah, vaping's got to be fucking worse. Like, there's actually been links to cancer worse than fucking smoking now. It's all coming out.
Sure, yeah. Conspiracy theorists by the government. Vaping's better for us. That's what I've been told.
No, that's not what they're telling you. I mean, the government's trying to get rid of it. And I'm like, yeah, because you get a lot more taxes off of cigarettes.
Yeah. I mean,
more chemicals in your body means the people supplying those chemicals are getting more money in.
I know all these kids with their TikToks and YouTube shorts are telling me vaping's better for you.
Yeah. I will say this about TikTok.
It probably is.
It is kind of culling the fucking idiots. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so are Tide Pods. Not only that, but all the weed smokers are now realizing, oh, you mean there are health risks? Yes.
Yeah.
And it's worse than tobacco.
No, I've talked to people. Yeah, I've known people. I've even slept with people. Say, yeah, I smoke weed daily. It's fine. I'm like, oh, is it now?
Mm-hmm. It's natural. So is tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a sweet scene. This, I think, just I think as you said, it's a painful thing to watch. It's an aching scene.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah. I mean, I know it is for you, Gary. I know Luke keeps hearing like these slurring noises and sounds, and Luke's just like,
yeah, it's way too familiar for me. This way too familiar.
Yeah. He's like, stop doing my Sean Connery impression.
Yeah.
Women like to get the last word, and when you give them the last word, it's never enough. So you've got to slap them.
Exactly.
boy, Luke, it's you're Sean Connery elephant, man.
50 no's and a yes means yes.
I am not homeless. you think I care? So yeah, I mean, but it's the thing is, so we're 42 minutes in, but the big revelation is like he can speak, and as you said before, Jay, it's like it was assumed because of his deformity, it's like he couldn't speak or he just could grunt.
He wasn't responding to anything that Hopkins was really telling him. So he's like, "Oh, he's an idiot." I mean, the most basic of commands. Yeah. And again, but that line, or I pray to God he is.
Yeah.
Because imagine not being, having a full mind and being aware of everything, and then being in this situation.
Yeah. I remember too, and very clinically, because again, these are words with different generations. When he says that, he calls him an idiot and imbecile. When you hear words like imbecile, there's actually like a medical clinical term calling somebody an idiot or imbecile. It's not an insult. He actually means imbecile. Like
it's a technical term, just like moron was.
It's kind of weird how these very negative technical terms just become insults, don't they? Like spastic used to be the actual word, but then kids started insulting them, so now they have to change.
Well, I mean, the word
all the time, didn't they? So
the word retard is absolutely accurate. Their progress is retarded. It's not advanced.
Slowed. It's,
delayed.
Yeah.
But
plus, it is fucking. It is an hilarious insult. It's not when it's happening to you, but when it's someone else, it's fucking magic.
Well, I mean, the big thing is that rarely do you see people using the word retard on people who are actually mentally delayed. It's you're calling your buddies that, or you're calling somebody else who clearly does not have a medical condition. They're just an idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never really tried to have my brain tested because I already fucking know. Come on, if I'm.
Well, but they have to confirm that you have one first before they can test it.
It's true. we know you do have potatoes, though.
Yeah, I can confirm I'm a retard.
He's the first sentient potato. It's very impressive.
Luke, we can say no one here will ever dispute that you're retarded.
No. We will in fact stand up in court and support your position.
Oh, you fucking beautiful bastard.
That's right, because you have friends. Oh, such lovely friends.
And we're the three best friends that anyone ever had.
There was some beautiful moments in the scene right here since we fucked it up. But what he says to him, he's like, "So what? You can starve and beat him?" He's like, "A dog in the street would fare better than you." And like, damn. And he's like, Bites tells me, "You think you're better than me?" He's like, "Well, you profit off his fucking misery."
You both do.
Thank you very much.
I love Gielgud in this because again he's clearly ahead of the game in what's going on, right?
And he's the pragmatist, the realist.
Yeah. It could be too, Gary, because this was restored in 4K, at least on digital. Like the lighting for a black and white film, maybe it's a 4K restoration, but the lighting's fantastic.
No, it was always this way. I mean, they are very much. They're trying to use spotlights to kind of light up. Where you would have a gas light. You've got plenty of shadows in the corners and all that, like you would with
that right there. Just seeing the full prosthetic for his head is holy shit, man. Like that's how many hours and just
12 hours of application.
Yeah. How many hours would he have got in actual acting in a day then?
Yeah, really.
Yeah. I don't know. He said that he had to be in the chair for 12 hours, and the problem was that they could be sort of 6 hours into the application, because the whole application of the makeups, this is obviously when it was foam rubber, and it had to be applied in pieces. So it was a jigsaw of 22 individual pieces.
Right.
And then they had to be blended. So the seams had to be blended and filled, and then they had to be blended with the actual colored makeup, to get the tones and what have you. So we'd have to go in at 4 o'clock in the morning.
And imagine you're doing a shot and all of a sudden the spirit gum lets loose on one area and you have a flap and you're like, oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
like it says right there, he's like, well, he can speak. He's like, well, speaking is one thing. Can you understand and comprehend? Just because he can repeat words, man.
Yeah, a parrot can say words.
I'm glad Jay said it first.
Well, I mean, this is the Turing test, right? You know,
it is. Yeah,
prove that you're actually have intelligence. Good luck.
Also, man, I'm assuming Gary, but makeup wise, like we stand up like this, right? When he's like standing straight, but his neck is like this. So on top of the prosthetics, like is that like the prosthetic or John Hurt moving his neck like that too? Like it's
both. Because look at the thickness of his neck. That's actually prosthetic as well.
Okay.
Yeah. He did say that it was extremely heavy because obviously it was foam rubber and he would sweat into it, so it would increase the weight of the
because it had just absorbed the sweat.
Would this have caused some headaches as well? Maybe.
No, hell, it caused body aches. Everything. Your neck is going insane.
Someone who was slept on his neck a few fucking times. I've had stiff necks. Everything. It's I sympathize. I really do.
Yeah.
I seem to be getting that a lot.
It doesn't get better as you get older. Trust me.
On top of seeing the shot when you used to see Anthony Hopkins and the doctor, we always just see the back of his head, just showing how fucking big the prosthetic is. It's almost like, like it's almost like he's an alien, you know?
Yeah.
It's like having it must be like having a helmet crush your head, having all those tumors around your skull, everything. It's you just feel sorry for him just looking at him.
Yeah. But the way he's saying it. Yeah, when you hear the term is again like flogged, you know, not a term you hear nowadays, like flogged.
Well, we still say that, you know.
Oh.
Usually when it comes to masturbation,
that's true.
We're just talking about it.
Yeah, flogged me sperm on OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly. Red hot blogging.
Everybody's been so kind to me.
He doesn't know how to comprehend that as well because he's been so mistreated for so many years.
Yeah. Well, and again, Hopkins has kind of assumed that he's more of a repeating. So he's like, okay, we're going to train you to say these things. Gielgud picks up on that really quick, and asks, "And how long has been doing that?" And
yeah, because it's like he just repeats the word like everybody's been so kind, but he takes it as like, oh, he's just being a parrot repeating it, and for him, it's like no, dude, I'm repeating like everybody's been so kind because everybody's been
he's repeating. No, it's because Hopkins taught him this, and again, it's Hopkins actually setting him up to fail because he assumes that John isn't as intelligent as he is, and it's when he starts reading the Lord's Prayer or reciting it.
Oh, see, I took it as like he's reaffirming, like, dude, everyone's been so. I'm not used to everyone being this kind.
Well, he's following the lead of the doctor, right?
Gotcha.
The doctor has worked through him with, okay, say this, then say this, then say this. The problem is, what happens if somebody asks you something that's out of that script, which is what happened.
Yeah. The shadow of death.
Yeah, and he's like, hold up, I didn't teach him that.
Yeah, right there too. The music swells. The second he looks down to the door, now the music's building right now. This hopeful, like, triumphant, like, score. It's like, I didn't teach him that. It's all hopeful. Yes, Luke, prepare the matches. All right. He's dousing them.
He's pouring the gas.
He's reading the Bible. He's a heretic.
He's a human.
Alan Snack Bar.
They're still human, even though they're homeless. No, they're not.
Yeah. John Merrick, his haram. Alan Snack Bar.
Admiral Akbar.
As I walked in the valley of shadow of death, as he's dousing me.
Coincidentally, the shadow of death is or the valley of death is Luke's address.
His neighborhood's so clean.
532 Shadow of Death Land.
Sounds like my ex-wife.
Look who is here. He kind of looks like the dude in the Cher movie. Yeah, we said that.
Yeah, Mask.
Yeah, Mask.
Rocky,
But it's beautiful on the inside. Yes, but there's a limit.
Oh my God, is that the pelvis on your face?
That was Family Guy. Remember that?
I can never unwatch that every time I watch Mask now. I just can't.
Oh.
Mask is a little less bleaker than this, though, isn't it?
No,
Because he's got all these great people around him. He's got fucking Sam Elliott as a father figure. For him.
with the free mustache rides T-shirt.
Yeah.
It's
Well, Rocky Dennis, you may be one ugly son of a bitch, but you kind of inspire us all.
that's right.
But it's such a simple line where he's like, "What's going on?" He's just his exact words. I was afraid to talk.
Yes,
God damn it! It's like simple things like that, man. But
that's his life,
Yeah.
right? And again, to understand that not only can he read and talk, but he's actually very intelligent.
that he's like, yeah. Can you imagine his life? He's like, I don't believe any of us can understand his life. Well, we can't.
Yeah, I mean, I love that when Hopkins is like, "Oh, I think I can," and Gielgud is like, "No, I don't think anyone can."
Yeah.
Right? You might be able to imagine aspects of it, but the entirety of it and being that oppressed, no.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you, Luke. I love you. You're a friend. I sympathize. I can't imagine what it's like being you every day.
Yeah,
Man.
I don't try. I don't try.
Yeah,
I have enough
best not to
nightmares as
try.
it is.
Best not to try. It'll depress the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
That's why I drink so much. Like, boy, poor Luke.
I also want to point out that that this is an example of Mel Gibson is my my hero.
Mhm.
If you are funny, you can actually bag a hot chick and marry her. You just have to keep her laughing, and if she's laughing enough, her eyes are closed, and she can't see how ugly you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's why I've managed to keep a marriage for a good few years and a relationship for nearly 10 years. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you have any idea how much material I have to work for 34 years of marriage? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm writing this shit all the time.
Well, you tell Luke with his excellent Sean Connery impressions. You know, it's
Yeah, that'll be enough. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. No, closing your eyes but from cringing is not the same. That's
it's like, honey, I hate these transients around neighborhood. Honey, if you marry me, trust me, I'll clean up this neighborhood.
okay. Gary, the drunk that's next to him, has he not been in a number of movies?
Yeah.
But
But
I always
this is,
imagine him with like one eye kind of squinted and the other one big.
Yeah.
Even to come out by daylight to the garden.
oh, it's Babyface from his listening name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Dexter Fletcher.
Yeah, he's done pretty fucking well for himself as well as directing everything. And
Is that right?
Yeah, he directed the Rocket Man thing. He when the Bohemian Rhapsody thing went tits up, then with old Singer, he stepped in and finished that off as well.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right into my lap for the right price. What he says too is like, you will see something you've never seen in your entire life. Damn.
yeah, because like you said, Anthony Hopkins' character is kind of thinking
This
he's
is
doing
so
this in the
fucked
name
up.
of science and medical science, but he's like, "Oh, I'm doing it just to make some fucking money. That's it. I don't care." Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, you know,
Yeah.
you're gonna lie to yourself, but you know, he's the same as the guy that had a freak show, and then really the same as
Yeah.
Hopkins.
He kind of admits he's a bit of a prick, though, but he's still a prick. I mean, you really are disgusted by the way he's just
He's like the most raw version of what's going on.
Mm. As Gary mentioned too, with sound design, just like, I mean, some symbols like the industrial, like the sound and the gears and
Yeah, and again, I mean, we're mastering the world with industry, and look at us, we're becoming modern, but
Yeah.
look at how we're treating this one man. And
I've already seen coming up too. She's telling them, don't bring any mirrors in, you know, and be compressional. The one girl's like, he's so ugly. It's like, damn, lady. Should have said it out loud.
You do not masturbate him, okay?
yeah.
Well,
That's the standards, you sluts.
his genitals do work, Luke.
I recognize that actress on the right as well. She's very young, though.
Yeah.
She's in a lot of British dramas.
Yeah. I mean,
A
no.
lot of Americans won't know who these actors are, but a lot of Brits will because we've seen them on TV. But a lot of them just look a little older now.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, it's like to John Hurt's credit, I think John Hurt's naturally a charismatic, good-looking man, but like just something. Even with the prosthetics, he looks like there's something about wearing the suit, and he looks more dapper. I guess I don't know. It's like you understand he's deformed, but like something he is more presentable looking now. He just seems more. Distinguished. I don't know how to say it. Like
even with even with all the the mangled body, he's still sort of like conducting himself pretty well.
He seems like he's just the suit fits the man. He's trying his best to seem like not like this Elephant Man monster, just his acting and mannerisms, man. Like
I mean, he wants to be accepted by society and carry himself in a proper way, but he just can't. I mean, he's stuck in this body.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, Hopkins' wife in this is a fucking Chad. I love this woman.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What you're saying, Jay, it's like he can't obviously physically, but just the fact that he's trying. There's something about once he puts the suit on, he's just trying so hard to like just not be the Elephant Man. It's
he just wants to be normal.
Yep.
And look, she's like the first woman that isn't screaming at him.
Oh, well, yeah.
And I love how politely, because he can't use his right arm.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of people, that reach out, shake your hand or something like that. And so he just reaches up. He doesn't say anything about his arm or whatever. He just, reaches with that.
And her too, like
breaks me out. This.
Oh God, this.
Oh damn, man.
Well, this kills me.
Her looking at him, it's like she's blinking, almost like she's intimidated, but kind of curious. But then, of course, now the back and forth. Now he starts weeping, and then the look at
she becomes concerned.
Yeah, it's like, but they're playing off each other so fucking well right now.
Yes, again, this woman is.
It reminds me when the first woman in college spoke to me.
I'm telling
you, bringing back memories.
Don't deserve to have a beautiful woman treat me so nicely.
I never thought I could be loved before until she spoke to me. Oh,
yeah. I usually pay for it, but
yeah, it was worth it.
Oh God, this scene. Ooh.
It is. Oh fucking hell, man! It just kills me.
God, there's so many things in.
It never really delves it too much into self-pity or the sentimentality either. It's got that right balance to make you actually care for him.
Yeah, again, he's not bitter.
Yeah. You're like, I'm sorry I made a spectacle of myself. But it's the same. Like, I know, like, Treves' character, Anthony Hopkins, like, it's maybe initially he was selfish, but I still feel like maybe it's Hopkins acting. He seems like he's befriending him. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yes, but again, I think it's the benevolent master right now. But it's this is the slow erosion of kind of his treating Merrick as a attraction or a way to become famous, and then later realizing, for God's sakes, this is a man that I'm dealing with.
Yeah. Where are the children?
No. Friends.
Before we had cell phones and keep tracking our kids.
Well, but again, the idea of having friends.
Yeah, well, the way he said, even the way John Hurt says friends,
it's so wistful.
It's almost foreign to him. The idea of a friend.
But I mean, he knows it. He knows it, but it's a thing that can't, be attained. It's a magical thing.
Yeah. And plus, it's got to be the prosthetics, but also John Hurt seems like he's struggling every time he talks. It's a chore to struggle.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, well, I mean, they've got look at those dental appliances he's wearing and all that.
Which is also just shown indicating the character of John, like how much he would struggle to talk as much as John Hurt struggling. Like, fucking hey, man, give this man an Oscar, but he lost the Oscar that year.
Yeah. Coincidentally, it was to another black and white movie, wasn't it? Raging Bull.
Yeah, which I do watch you guys later on. Like I do, man. I maybe getting older. I like Raging Bull. I De Niro, but man, maybe it's because watching this again today. I'm like,
Raging Bull ain't got shit on this.
I'm about to say, was John Hurt robbed, or it's just I'm the only person
Yes, he
thinking that
was.
one?
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
Well,
but
just
Raging Bull
me.
had woman beating, so I think it's ended.
I think it was quite interesting when John Hurt was approached during the Oscars. Someone said, it's great you were nominated, and you're not gonna win. And he says, well, just out of curiosity, why do you think I'm not going to win? He said, well, because we can't see who you are. He said, but that's the point, isn't it? When you're an actor.
I'm acting.
No,
this heartbreaking thing.
She's like, I'm breaking down with her.
Yes.
Especially she's saying, like, no son as loving as you could ever disappoint his mother. Like,
no mother could ever be disappointed with a son that loving as you. And then again, he blames himself that maybe I can do this, and then my mother would love me again, because again, this is he doesn't blame his mother for this.
Yeah.
Imagine how disappointed she was, to see me and all of this.
But even having that guilt of, like, imagine, like, I was born this way, so it's my fault. I'm like a freak in a sense, because he's been beaten for so many fucking years. Like, but
again, also that the idea of sin being attached to disease and deformity.
Yeah. As I'm saying, Wayne, before we went live, I was just reading some stats in this film, and I was just like, I don't hate Raging. What? All right. Can tell later.
Raging Bull. I still like Raging Bull.
I mean, I like him. I'm just saying, after watching this,
it desperately needs an edit because it's too long and indulgent. And also, again, no, it's not close to this.
Your mother's too long and indulgent.
Just so you know, the nurses at the London hospital still wear exactly the same uniforms as this.
Oh, really?
Right? Yeah, exactly the same. Nice. I dated one of them.
Oh, did you have her wear that while?
Yeah, I was
yeah.
Nurse, I believe it's time for my sponge bath. Let's go.
And strangely, her name was exactly the same name as the character played by Emma Thompson, who played a nurse in a movie called The Tall Guy, which starred Jeff Goldblum, who also played the Elephant Man on stage in the movie.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, so there's a bit of a weird connection there.
I'm John Merrick. I'm the Elephant Man. So let me do my elephant thing.
The way you said too is like, I wish I could sleep like normal people. Jesus, it's like,
and he has the picture. But then the can you cure me? No.
Yeah.
No,
that's what Luke asked so many doctors. Can you cure me? I don't want to be retarded. Sorry, Luke, we can't.
No, we can't. So,
you're stuck like that.
Well, there is a cure. I just need to take the crayons out of my brain, like
wow. You're gonna have to fill it with something else then.
Yeah,
maybe a rock you can shake around and hear it rattle.
But there was no hesitation in his answer, was there?
No,
whatsoever. None whatsoever.
Oh, here comes another scene.
There's someone here who'd like to meet you.
Oh boy.
May I?
Mm-hmm. Good day.
Is that in Bancroft?
Yes,
it is. Yeah, it was.
That film
that's Mel Brooks' wife, Anne Bancroft.
It was down to her that this film actually got made.
Yeah,
the script fell into her hands. She read it and then she passed it on to Mel Brooks and said, "You got to make this movie."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the fact that
she must have been the fucking life of him because they really had a real good long. I mean, they were married until she died. Everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's well, he wasn't going to let something like Anne Bancroft go.
That's
she must have been about maybe in late 50s, getting close to the 60s here, because she still looks really fucking good.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was happy Jay said that for, because Jay's like, Mel Brooks, not traditionally what we would call a good-looking man.
No.
And look who he bagged.
The damn Anne Bancroft.
Make him laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave her my kosher to snug that shit. That's why she likes it.
That was a good Sean Connery.
he's doing Mel Brooks being Sean Connery.
Oh, was that Mel Brooks as well? All I heard was Connery.
That was Connery. Connery doing
Yeah,
Mel
it was
Brooks.
Connery from Hunt for Red October. You could tell with the Russian accent.
looks like may the Schwartz be with you.
Mhm.
Spaceballs.
I also
We
love.
march into history.
Speaking of Mel Brooks movies, one that's that sadly doesn't get mentioned a lot is
History of
To Be
the
or
World?
Not to Be.
Oh yeah.
And
Or History of
silent
the World
movie.
Part
Because
One.
of,
Oh, History of the World Part One is great.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
probably
it
because
is.
of how controversial Blazing Saddles is, even more today than it was
See,
then.
I knew last day on Nick's stream, Jay would get the joke. When I said, "Well, Goodwin was there when he dropped the 15 commandments." I knew Jay would get it.
Yeah, it's like I told you. I bring you these 10 commandments.
Part in the Red Seas. So what are you? So you basically you're a bullshit artist. Okay.
No, he said stand-up philosopher, bullshit artist.
How much you gonna bullshit this week?
Yeah.
He just wants romance. See, Zach gets it. Boo-hoo. I have too much white privilege.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
you know.
Yeah.
I mean, this film does lack diversity. It's why it got snubbed at the Oscars. Yeah.
I got so much white privilege, it's filling up my skull.
He's overflowing with it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this
Got married
moment
with a
where
laugh,
where
he
she
was
has
still
to
alive.
grab it and steady herself because she's trying so very hard not to cry or anything, to show him pity.
Luke
That's
gets
why
it.
he's such a likable character. He's had all this trauma, all this. He's been mistreated so bad. But he's never trying to. Like you said, he's not out for self pity. He wants.
Yeah,
to have
there's no
some dignity,
bitterness.
doesn't he?
No, yeah, but he's the antithesis of modern day.
Exactly. He doesn't want himself to be he doesn't want to look like a victim.
No, and he's thankful for the things that he does get.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that, Jay, where it's like, boy, so many people just take just the most mundane things for granted. Like you said,
Yeah.
everything he gets. Like, after watching this film again, I was telling my partner this morning, I'm like, boy, I can never complain about everyone's got physical ailments. Jay's had surgeries, but like, Christ, I cannot complain about anything in my life compared to this poor guy.
No, I'm doing pretty
I
good.
mean, I would love to be fucking smarter and be a bit more articulate, more off the cuff anyway. But sometimes you got to deal with the cards that you dealt with.
Yeah,
but consider getting a head tumor.
That would help.
It's worked for John here.
Yeah, maybe I should try and get a tumor inside. That might help me form what's those things? Words.
Yeah,
That's it.
Words. Oh.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, life has blessings. I mean, he has these facial deformities, but I guarantee his dick's still bigger than mine. So
That's the one thing they say is that his genitals are intact and untouched.
yeah.
I picked up on it. I'm like, so shit.
Yeah.
You want to know why they call me the Elephant Man?
Yeah, because it looks like a trunk. Let's go. I'm not an animal, but this is.
Oh, I was really worried. Was not
Yeah,
gonna
whip that out
transition
of the
to
train
come out this
station, and
one,
I
but
bet
we did.
people will give you some room.
Jesus Christ. I'll show you a trunk. What a great, beautiful scene that we just didn't destroy.
You just hear his pants unzipping.
It would be funny if Anne Bancroft came in and is like, "You weren't exactly what you looked like in your photograph."
Yeah, you're very disappointing. This is a photo of a different person. This has been retouched.
so
This is photoshopped.
Yeah, he's doing the fucking blind date, and he's the one disappointed with his date.
Yeah,
He definitely is uncircumcised.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. You know what, Jackson? You try beating this Jackson tonight?
Yeah, good luck.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I mean that is the racer the just a little thing again that he is so joyous that he has friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's like, yeah, Rizzo's got a point. It does make you be a bit more. It reminds you to be grateful of the little things in life as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean
I see. Luke is not a friend. I just have him here for his impressions. 'Cause
that's
they're
true.
they're so
Yeah,
fantastic. You know.
yeah. It's the
I
best
count
Sean
my
Connery
blessings
impersonator
every
we can
time.
afford for this stream.
That's it. It's like we've got all Hollywood present.
Yeah,
Him and his bag of potatoes.
Sean Bean, but with the potatoes,
Yeah.
the brains.
We can make you worse. I mean, well, that's debatable.
Yeah. Well, they can. Yeah. Here, let's treat you with some mercury. Also, these people are absolutely. I can't stand them. Because again, it's once Anne Bancroft goes and it's in the papers, then all of the. Oh, by the way, this is an example of clout chasers. Nothing new.
Okay, this is. Boy, again, Jay, how many different generations? There's this thing called YouTube, right? And people chase clout. It's only to this generation. This never happened.
Yeah, this is the first time it's ever happened. Oh, is that right? Is that right?
Clout chasing only started with the internet, apparently.
Yeah, nope, it never existed before that. Yeah,
no, definitely. I love that. So Mercury used to put.
Okay, here we go. This is when my woman decides that she's laying down the law.
Yeah.
And I love her.
Yeah.
I mean, she's the right age for Felix, so yeah.
Yeah, she might be a little young.
That's true.
Yeah.
That goddamn black cat, where are you?
Yeah, you're gonna have to give her another 10 years or so.
Yep. That's why I say he's like, dude, I'll come back in like a month. I got some catching up to do. I was like, you sick bastard, man. Like, the black cat's fucking everybody. She fed and bathed them. All right.
Yeah.
Loving kindness. I love even the captions are in quotes. Care, practical concern.
Because she is absolutely pronouncing the sneer quotes.
Just whips it out like.
Yeah. If loving kindness, as you so shittily say.
Yeah.
And the absolute voice of reason.
Yes.
He's only being stared at all over again. Ooh.
He's only being stared at all over.
She's like, mic drop.
Yeah. So,
yeah, it's almost like he doesn't quite understand that he is doing exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
He needs this woman.
Yeah, he needs the cold splash of reality, because I'm sure in his, as in everybody's kind of had, I'm doing the right thing, and he's, I'm doing it for noble purposes, I care, and all that. And I was like, yeah, but you seem to be getting some advantage because of.
That's what I say with Luke. He's like, I clean up the garbage. I'm like, listen, okay, sure, your methods are better, they're effective, but you're not no better than bastard.
Yeah.
The homeless have lives too and feelings.
Not if he's around.
He thinks he has a noble cause.
I keep the homeless level very, very low.
Yeah, he culls the population. You don't want to have too much.
Yeah, I'm wasted here. I need to go to California or San Francisco.
Oh yeah, it's a target-rich environment.
He's providing a public service.
Yeah, just wear a mask, because the smoke coming off of it may have fentanyl in it, and
yeah, but that's like his Viagra though. Burning flesh. I mean, 80, that's a good number. We're only 80. Come on, makes sense.
Yeah.
Dude, Jay, the fucking soundtrack is just like.
Yeah, and the breathing and the elephant roar and the.
Yeah. He looks like he's one like he likes his tea. Totally dry before being introduced to the package.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, there you go.
Jesus, you sick bitch.
Yeah.
See, now I don't feel so bad. My intro is calling Tony, shut the fuck up. Yes, he will.
I know I mentioned something about the black and white with the harsh shadows, but to be honest, if this was in color, these shadows would not look as harsh as.
No, you don't get that. You don't get the crisp lines and the. Again, there's a reason film noir looks great. It's hard to do noir in color.
I said, when I was a kid, I could not watch fucking black and white films. I just didn't like it. Then as I get older, I'm like, I keep saying the things we learn as we age, right? Like, as I remember I seen Godzilla -1 in black and white, and I'm like, fuck, I'm an idiot for like this.
Yeah, -1 color is damn good. And again, they didn't just go, I'm just going to turn it grayscale. They tried to make it appear like the old 50s Godzilla movies.
Yeah. I'm not sure because I know you covered this with Nick, but like with the Spider-Man Noir, I don't know if that's just Amazon trying to tack that on, but like I don't know if it's going to work out or not. I'm hoping, but
I've seen. I mean, so there's definitely some good scenes where they're using shadow properly, and you're getting decently crisp shadows. But I think they're going to struggle a bit because they now have the because they also have what is it they call it true hue, where the color is kind of very vibrant. Now here's the scene where a man is having a thought.
Luke, all right, just go off screen. He is. Pay attention.
Yep.
That's the look Anthony Hopkins. Yeah, that seems to be the look Anthony Hopkins gave when he did Hannibal.
Not quite as intense.
Into a curiosity all over again. Again, people just don't talk like that nowadays. He calls him a curiosity. Like,
yeah.
I'm watching Praise to the Skies.
Yeah.
Damn.
Again, he got his fame.
Yeah. But also, she's right too that John Merrick is happier though. He's got a better life. So
that's true. But again, there's a different thing between have I improved his condition, but is he still being used?
Yeah.
Am I really his friend? No, not if you're using them.
And it's such a great line. Am I a good man or am I a bad man? But also shows what a character, because a person with conscience wouldn't ask these questions.
Like, I mean, a psychopath would just be whatever. I mean, the self-reflection, the ability to question your morality. And again, it's because the nurse called him out.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I had so much fun with this character. I'm like, man,
now this scene is Gielgud absolutely killing this guy getting up, and when Hopkins starts to read or goes, no, trust me, I'm just playing with my food. He's a cat playing with a mouse.
Listen, behind my back is a great place to be. Many guys in prison told me that.
That's true. Yeah. It's where he keeps the rates.
That's why I said, how do you smuggle 2 bottles of fucking Jack into theaters? Things I've learned.
Exactly.
Racer whipping it out. It's a you and good one. My favorite scenes in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Our course is clear. But he says this creature as a patient, like, you dick. Fucking hey, man.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how he is. I mean, he's a novelty. He's a curiosity. He's a freak.
Yeah. Not care for circus animals. God damn, son.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
He's not like from Northern England. Jesus Christ.
Now, I think it's important for us to all know that he is unalterably opposed. There's no way that he can be swayed. And meanwhile, John Gielgud is. Let me just check my watch.
When's the last time I heard in a sentence unalterably opposed? Holy shit.
You shall not sway me. Oh, is that right?
Yeah, gets up, man. Fucking buttons the jacket. Like,
exactly. Yes, he is.
And whip this thing out there. I'm assuming meeting the queen's a big thing, Jay, because Americans don't have queens because we're not idiots. But
well, we do. But they're usually drag shows.
Well, you did have a queen. It was Barack Obama, wasn't it?
Yeah,
he's not wrong. On Mr. Merrick. It's even like the absence of sound too, besides their dialogue.
There's a lot of those, and again, there should be.
I think a big portion of this movie there's rarely any music.
No.
No, just lets the actors act and just let the atmosphere sort of immerse you in it.
Well, I think the dialogue is so important.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Christopher Nolan always has to have a big
Wow,
Might
get
just say that
Hans
name.
Zimmer in here to shit all over everything.
Yeah. Yeah, because every fucking time I'm listening to someone speak, it sounds like, while Hans Zimmer's like,
There you go.
Queen
Game
Victoria.
over. Game
Yep.
over.
Yeah, no, it was my understanding this man's position was unalterable.
Mm.
You cannot sway him in any way.
Yeah. The Christian things.
This reminds me of Gielgud and Arthur, which I absolutely love. Hey, Gooch, what's up, man?
Good one. You know, sometimes my stream starts stinking. You know, stinking like a dirty gooch. You know.
That's right. Yeah. Look,
you said do the Christian thing. She's an infidel.
That's right.
Jay, we are an hour and 22 minutes into the film.
Yep. Well, okay. Oh, apparently he can be swayed.
Like, yeah, I mean, a lot of time has passed, and it doesn't feel like it's dragged. This is a film where there's a lot of fucking talking.
Yeah, but
Not
so
good,
much
not
is
good.
happening.
It needs to have everything to appease my fucking.
I am pissed. It's been
short short attention
Yeah,
span.
I've not seen no explosions yet. No sex scenes. I'm pissed off. To the London hospital.
Here's and this is your home.
Yeah. On a permanent basis.
We'll even build a downstairs for your man cave.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm definitely enjoying a great film, Jay. I'm not drinking because it's helping me stop from crying.
No, it's definitely there's a lot of allergens with this movie. Just saying.
It's got that. It
balances
balances the ugly side of humanity with the good side of humanity as well. The beauty.
It does.
Okay, maybe the way John Hurt said, where he's like, "My home."
Oh, I mean, it is there's an aching, just joy that the very idea.
Yeah.
I could have a home. What, and then he gets the gift and.
Even right there too, like John Hurt's expression of like he's so enthralled. He got a present. Things we take for granted, man.
Yeah. Oh my god.
This way he's like, oh, thank you.
I mean, again, it's a happy occasion, but it's so heartbreaking because he's so oh my friend, oh my friend.
Yeah.
He just says that.
It is, this way he's just like, oh, because he's so like he's not like saying oh in like a perverted way. So he's so ecstatic about.
No, it's just he's overwhelmed.
Yeah. And such a simple thing we take for granted. I mean, he gave him basically a shaving kit and a grooming kit, and he's just so fucking happy to get a present.
But the worst part is here's your home. Here's all this. It's immediately violated.
Yeah, look at that too. That right there is so awesome. He's dabbing the
yeah, the rose water. You got to put the rose water in, and but again, he's that in his imagination, just like when you were young, and you'd be like, oh, and I'm gonna go, and do this and all that. That's what he's, he's engaging in this. These are all things that you absolutely, absolutely stick with. Yeah, do you have the white couch is really important, I think, in those kinds of movies.
I hate when some fucking chat. Jay's making good fucking point. Goddamn chat.
Yeah, it is really heartbreaking. This fucking moment coming up.
Yeah.
Like, you just want to smack him,
Rachel.
Yeah,
he
finally has dignity.
That goes in there and treats him like that.
Yeah, he has dignity. This is his home, and here we go.
Even something simple is like the way he's like combing his fucking hair. It's just man. I definitely agree, Rachel. It's like Luke. He treats them like they're human before he sets them on fire. He tries. Like you are a person. Don't worry.
Yeah, and now you're a person on fire. But again, this is the he's now. Oh, I have dignity, and so I'm imagining, because he's on this high. I can imagine, and I'll be going out, and I'll be seeing people and addressing. We've all
lords
and ladies, and
I mean, we've all been aware. I've had fucking days where do you ever come back from a fucking barber shop with a fresh fucking haircut? I just fucking shaved. Like, I got a brand new some khakis out. I put on, whatever, put on a fucking nice dress shirt and like whatever it's not going out to the club tonight or something, going to the bar and you feel different once you're dressed up and you're shaved. And yeah, it's just like that energy, man. Like,
But again, combined with, by the way, this is now your home.
Yeah.
And here he comes.
Yeah, because this poor guy's home has been basically beaten in a fucking circus act his entire existence.
Yeah, he's never owned anything. He's never had anything.
Yeah. That body's on fire. I mean, this piece of shit, man. I'm a bastard. I'm from the north, okay?
That's actually a blue collar there after he's had a few drinks.
It's so true. Oh, even too the music again. The music selling the scene. Oh man.
Yeah,
the
demented carnival music, right?
Mm. And even like his hand is just his hands like this. He's shaking this. It looks so gross too. When he's kissing those women.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do that.
Yeah, the man is lecherous incarnate. It's
yeah. Give the ladies man a little kiss, eh? Oh. Dude, and Jay, in the music, it's almost like a horror film instead of the music.
It's it's the demented carnival.
Yeah.
Right. You're just ready for like some evil clown to show up.
Yeah. Yeah. But also too, it's the way she's screaming, and then it's like this poor guy. So he's
and the way he screams, and now okay, we're laying him here. Can he breathe?
Oh shit! Good point. Yeah.
He can't get up.
Jesus. Yes, but talk about fucking the music really selling the scene right now. Holy shit, man!
Yeah, I mean it's the chaos and evil, but the dancing and.
I mean, at least they weren't giving alcohol, but he spit it back out. It's now from John Hurt's perspective, oh man, imagine getting all that fucking water poured on your face while you're wearing fucking 12 hours of prosthetics.
Well, and then the absolute evil of this.
Poor Luke, he's like, this homeless woman's like, I had a daughter, please.
Not anymore. Yeah. Again, that the Elephant Man is supposed to be the monster.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
It's funny. It doesn't matter how many times I've seen this film. This just the amount of anger that I think wells up inside me is
the rage is incandescent.
Absolutely.
Especially disgust to that human beings themselves. The fact that we can stoop to such sadism, humiliation on
That's why I said, as a kid, I love Batman. As an adult, I love the Punisher because it seems like this.
Yes.
Because if Frank Castle was here, they'd all be fucked.
Exactly. Yeah.
Why Batman should kill.
Well, he used to, and then they changed him.
Yeah.
So much I love when Jay said in multiple streams when people say comic books, like, I love my Batman. So which era of Batman?
Yeah, which Batman you talking about?
It's because you tend to forget there were.
Well, I need to have the lore. Which lore would that be?
Yeah, because Batman doesn't kill really now. Again,
no, really, yeah, because he used to walk around with 45s and shoot people.
Yeah, I know he fucking hung a mental patient from his bat helicopter, his bat plane. It's one of them, isn't it? I've forgotten that, but
well, he killed the Joker by hanging, I believe.
Yeah,
in the early ones. Also, he wasn't a North and all that shit. He was a billionaire player who was bored.
Dude,
decided to go out and fight.
At some point we watched that, but yeah, fucking Frank Miller. He made Batman to be a fucking tank. Like, god damn it. the film.
Yeah, this was back when before Frank Miller became crazy and turned Batman into
Frank Miller's Batman.
fucking sadist,
his
feeding
Daredevil runs.
robbing rats and calling him a retard and saying punk is for retards.
Yeah.
And here we go. The abusive spouse has returned.
Here's the cane. My treasure.
You let yourself be sullied by other people, yes.
My treasure.
So it's like if Nick was here, like, my precious. Apparently, so yes, we're friends.
It's not in public.
Yeah, that's Are
we friends with benefits?
I say with Luke all the time. I call him a friend only on camera. 9/11, best Frank Miller up. It's weird with these different artists because like what we covered Watchmen on freaking Nick stream and just like, man, freaking how much Alan Moore hates his own creations. It's funny as hell.
No, he just hates the people that likes the characters he hates.
Yeah.
How dare people?
He thought he was making villains, and in fact, he was making heroes. They
Rorschach
tell you all you need to know about his morality.
Exactly.
Yeah, Rorschach's the fucking hero.
Yeah. It's like Rorschach is killing pedophiles. Why do people like him for? I don't know, dude.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine what that would be. Yeah.
Goddamn Alan, I'm sorry. I sided with the guy who's killing pedophiles. I'm sorry, bro.
Men get arrested. Dogs get put down.
Now Hopkins is going to get a bit fiery.
I mean,
not enough though. He needs to be throwing some punches on this.
I'm going to eat their liver with fava beans and a nice canned ham.
Boy, you had the Hopkins impression there, Luke. Oh, here comes Hannibal Lecter. You know, fucked up son.
Also, this is very good acting because he's mad, so he's not making eye contact because he's trying to control himself.
Mr. E, it happens when I think I'm going to get laid.
But when he does look at him, he's no longer at it. Here we go.
He yelled, "Don't lie to me!" Damn. I'm taking mine away. We're just having some fun, sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was just humiliated him a little bit. Treat him like he was, treat him like he was fuck all.
He was safe and sound.
I don't know no voice there. You're the monster. You're the freak.
Yeah.
Quit lying, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Holy mother had kept all right. Well, bang. Have some of that.
Look, Jason, yo, man, them old women back in the day were built differently.
Don't fuck with them. Yeah.
Yo,
I got some great aunts that would absolutely knock you on your ass and have no problems.
My aunt Donna. My aunt Donna. Even at 16, I was terrified of my aunt Donna. She would kick that. She could and would kick that living shit out.
Yeah, one of my aunts, she had the police turn up at her door. Bearing in mind that she was, I think at the time, she was about 78, 79.
Mm-hmm.
And so the police turned up at her door and they said, we got a complaint from the young man next door. And they looked at her and they thought, are you Mrs. So-and-so? She said, yeah, that's right. I said, is that right that you beat up that 30-year-old bloke next door? And she literally did. She beat this guy up. And he called the police on her. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
that's my sister Jen. My sister Jen's been arrested more than me. Like, you sick bitch.
Yeah, both of my great aunts were 6 foot tall. And built like linebackers.
Oh, Jim, my friend Carlton, I always say, like, if you make a godfather for your kid, Christian's godfather is Carlton is 6'5". He's about 320. His mother's bigger than him. And when we were teenagers, his mom Yeah, well, his mother Wanda, she's built like an Amazon, but like her boyfriend cheated on her. She threw a grown man down a flight of stairs, like just
Yeah.
for
Oh
fun.
yeah.
And I'm like, and like your mother is the scariest woman I've ever fucking met, and I have no qualms to this day. Your mother could kick the ever living shit out of me.
Yeah.
I would.
My great aunt Lois was she's Rosie the Riveter, but she also the reason she went into it is that originally she was a model, and somebody decided to get a little handsy, and she's like, nope, not doing that anymore. And so she went and worked in the aircraft plants during World War II. But then, but as an athlete, any sport that she picked up, she immediately became really good. Right? I think it was only like she played golf for 2 years and was then a scratch golfer.
Yeah. Now,
right.
From makeup department, we've never seen so far him with only his head, but like we do see a full fucking torso shot, and
well, the back is the big
shit.
yeah. You see all of the fibrous growths and all that.
Yeah. And of course, and the audience's reactions to seeing his back, it's like, oh man.
Well, and seeing him, right? The thing is that this guy thinks, oh, I have the greatest freak in the world. The problem is that people look on him and it's just piteous, right? You know, that you see a man in this condition, but also clearly, you know, being ill and all that.
Yeah.
And I love the one that spits at him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's because it's funny how Jay, like how like at first he's like a circus animal attraction, now to the point where they're fucking disgusted by you for how you treat this guy. Because on top of that, he's on the ground. Now you're hitting him with a fucking cane. It's like, bro.
Yeah.
Look, Kenny Baker.
Yeah. And that woman, I'm pretty sure, was in Wizard of Oz, and was also in Under the Rainbow.
Yeah, those fucking midgets in that movie were wild. Jesus.
Yeah. Under the Rainbow, there were a lot of problems with them sexually harassing people. And
I think they was even doing the same to fucking Judy Garland as well, wasn't they? Looking up at everything.
Well, they were the ones that were like giving her drink and drugs.
I want to YouTube. I'm not like Luke. I don't use terms like midget. I use little people because I'm not insensitive. I want more CGI dwarves like in Snow.
Yeah. Midget is way too politically incorrect. Yeah, circus performance. That's what they're called. Yeah.
Yeah. Freaks.
Oh, there's a real good there's a British comedy called Max and Paddy Gardens. No one is like, what's the difference between a midget and a dwarf? Where it's like, well, there is a big difference, Mr. Politically Incorrect. Dwarves are in the circus and can do cartwheels. Midgets are like normal people, but shrunk down.
People.
I thought they mined for gold and other minerals in the mountains.
I've always wanted to have sex with midget because, like, first time, Chris, you got a big dick. Like, yes, finally.
No, even then they'd be like, really? Is that all you got?
It's like it's the size of my arm. Like, no, it's only half that size.
Yeah. Well, the difference between shagging a fully grown woman and a midget is only a small difference.
That's right. Yeah.
That's what Luke doesn't set them on fire. They're not worth the petrol.
Yeah, this was the origin for Shakma, by the way. Just letting you know.
When fucking Jay said that when I watched Primate, I died laughing. I was like, holy fuck. I had to look up Shakma. You son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so far, the Elephant Man is the worst superhero ever. It's a black and white movie. He's got no elephant powers.
Yeah.
It's very crap. It's real crap.
And he's shit at like hiding his identity.
That's true. He's like, I choose not to degrade midgets by calling them little people.
Yeah.
Waylon is a man of the people.
Yeah, the wee folk, I believe, is what they prefer.
Yeah, I mean, he's just so fucking beaten now, isn't he? After what's just happened.
Yeah, well, again, I mean, this is I got the girl back, and I'm going to abuse it because it's just not paying off.
Yeah.
Right? He can't accept that that this is a bad thing. But also, guess what? The so-called freaks, some of the best people in the movie.
Yeah.
They get no benefit from it. In fact, they're taking a risk.
Yeah, true. Even to like as he's the acting where he's like basically sleeping, but he's wheezing, but that's also
Yeah.
John Hurt is purposely just
right. Yeah, because they've established that he tends to have chronic bronchitis because of his condition, but because of everything that's happened, he's even in worse shape.
Yeah.
I also love how gentle the giant is in trying to get him out.
Yeah. It's like he's picking him up like he's a child.
Yeah. But is like, okay, are you ready? He doesn't just grab him and yank him out.
It's
like once again he's suffered the harshness of humanity, but now he's greeted with a little bit more kindness again, a little bit of hope.
Yeah, again, it's those who are in a similar position to him, but even they are recognizing how terrible this is.
Fucking A, Waylon.
Only if they're German, Waylon.
To say 9.
Yeah. I hate to sound superior, but I always kind of look down on midgets, though.
To be fair, I look down on a lot of people.
Yeah. Especially dwarves, then.
Some of those I can't even see. They're so beneath me.
I envy midgets, though. They're still.
I think the biggest problem is when I talk to them, everything goes over their head.
Oh, what's that joke Chubby Brown said? So I'm a racialist. I can't stand midgets. Midgets should be hung on your fucking rear view mirror.
Yeah, they're pretty terrible as an air freshener once they start rotting. But
I like midgets, though. I told small people, hey, listen, life ain't too bad. Why? I'm small, but yeah, but your dick's still bigger than mine. Come on, man.
Yeah. Plus, midgets are a couple of steps below fully grown humans.
Kenny Baker about to deliver a banger line.
Look, my friend. I said he's going
Who
back.
needs it more than we?
He's wearing the mask again, so the potato helmet mask.
Well, he has to. He's in public. Everybody will freak out otherwise.
See, Luke,
I remember Kenny Baker telling a story about his kind of not very friendly relationship with Anthony
Daniels.
Anthony Daniels. Yeah, because apparently he was always trying to talk to him, and Daniels was always fucking rude to him and everything. And
Daniels does come across as a prick. And
he is a dick. Yeah.
That's what I said with Gary. I mean, online we're live. Gary's a great guy, but offline he treats me like shit, man. It sucks.
Oh God, yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
I keep having him on for it.
Yeah.
Have you guys
that beautiful sun-kissed British countryside?
Have you guys seen the midget supremacist? I don't know.
Yeah, but they're making a small difference at least.
That's true. Yeah. I
It's
just
a little
remind them
thing,
that
like-
height makes right.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And here comes the scene that everybody remembers from this.
That's true. I mean, it's so many times that even as a teenager, it's like everyone knew the scene.
Yeah.
It's a certain pop culture references just come out there, Try using
the brush pile. I've tried to lower my voice. I don't know. It just doesn't work for them. They always complain I'm talking down to them. I don't know. It's bad.
I mean, it's like to be fair, I mean, I'm not small in stature, but my brain IQ kind of makes up for it. So,
brilliantly shot scene. This
it is.
So well cut together as well.
Gary's talking. The musical again. The musical build up to this is fucking awesome. Like,
Well, and then that camera at that low angle shooting up, so you really don't get a sense of where he is. You just see things going by, and he's in a rush.
With John Hurt, the way he's walking, like it looks painful, man. Like it's,
oh yeah.
Oh God. Luke, he's trying for a little girl. She's almost. Don't worry. It's okay.
Get out of the way, you stupid cow. I'm trying to get away from humans.
It's like this. It's borderline comical, but also horror. Yeah, horror movie vibes. Like,
it's how mobs get go. Right, little things, and everybody just kind of joins in, and then it stops being a group of people and it becomes a mob.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I wish I had my pitchfork with me.
Yeah.
Somebody get the torches.
And on top of and dude, him gasping as he's sprinting. Just,
Yeah.
it's like, and he's done nothing wrong.
No, it's just his existence.
Fucking
And
monsters.
then he finally blows up here to stop.
Why? He says it twice too.
Actually, I don't think he says I'm not an animal. Pretty sure he says I'm not an elephant.
Well, the captions say not animal. So.
I know.
Why
But
did they call you the Elephant Man? Shut
listen
up.
to what he says. I mean, listen to his actual pronunciation.
Yeah.
It's probably prior to the prosthetics. I heard the captions probably like what he meant to say. Just
now, often those captions are after the fact, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this everybody knows." He said, "I'm not an animal." I was like, I don't think that's correct. Oh, look at that.
Yes. Pity is worse than contempt. Pity just basically nobody saying, "Thank God it wasn't me." Yeah.
Yeah.
But pity's sex is fantastic, which I get often. So, hey, sex is sex.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Not
you know,
picky.
I don't care about your
Mm.
motivations. I'm just here to get laid.
Exactly. As long as you're naked, And even she cries afterwards, mystery. It's all right.
Yeah.
I still got a wise man once says, you know what? She can block me on Facebook, she can block my number, but she can't unsuck this dick.
That's right.
It's so true.
Oh, and swallow the love juice.
It's full of protein, Luke.
God, this. Oh, here we go with this.
So I've been told. Splendid. But something cool, Jet. Like he made it back to Treves too. It's like he made it back home.
Yeah, once the police got him, and then and I love with the nurses coming up. They found him. They found John.
We love mayonnaise, Leland. It's full of salt. Don't worry about
look at this. No, you mustn't blame yourself. Don't worry about me. I'm happy every hour of the day.
That's such a great line because I'm so miserable most days.
Because my life is full because I know that I am loved.
Yeah.
That's all he needed.
That's what me and Luke. It's like me and Luke only get loved by we pay by the hour. Fuck.
No, that's true.
Yay. But I'm getting paid.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not for you.
Sometimes it just takes one person to give hope to someone. That's it.
Yeah.
No, I feel similar with hanging out with Gary. It's like I think I'm a bad human being. I meet Gary, I'm like I'm a pretty good human being.
Yeah, really, they can readjust my my calibration.
It just takes one asshole to make you feel better about yourself. That's it.
True. Yeah.
That's why we hang out with each other.
That's true. Yeah.
Hey, Chris, you're a fucking loser. I'm like, you're an asshole. I'm like, so I know this guy named Inside Man.
Yeah.
So I said with JJ's like, remember, go into a room, be the dumbest guy in the room. I was like, yep, Jay's the smartest guy in the room.
That sucks.
Yeah, he's talking to me, so.
Blue's the dumbest guy in the room, even when he's all alone.
Goddamn right. Again, it's such a beautiful scene where it's like, imagine just going to the opera first time. He's wearing he's wearing the.
This is again, that he's gone from the most wretched situation to this magical wonderland where this fantasy is happening, and he's by the way in the Princess of Wales box.
Mm.
And I love the way that they start doing the overlay where so you kind of see how he sees it.
Yeah.
Oh Christ! I'm watching a furry show.
Where the fuck is Dax? Not seen love.
He's on stage.
Not seen love with Jay. But I remember watching the Green Mile with Clark Duncan. When you see John Coffey,
yeah, when they go to the movies.
Yeah, I'm just so glad you. Again,
Heaven, I'm in heaven.
again, Green Mile, another film to watch. Man, again, I've always said too. Green Mile and Shawshank. Watch that film, then go to prison, then watch that film after being in prison.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy fuck! The Green Mile hit me in a whole different way.
Yeah, it's a bit different there, yeah.
Fucking hey, man. Well, you said too, and also, I mean, you figure in his lifetime, Jay, so he's never been to a fucking play. And like,
No.
seeing John Hurt cry.
Again, it's this is the beautiful thing for him is all of this wonder and fantasy, in his life, and then when Anne Bancroft comes out and they dedicate the performance to him.
Even I know The Dark Knight Rises is a fucking Tenet or fucking terrible films.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Interstellar is like 75% a good film, maybe.
I'm not
you'd
going
be
that
way
far
too
at all.
cancelled that
Yeah,
fucking movie,
yeah.
man.
It's yeah, Paul.
Steaming pile of dog shit. Nolan is a midwit who dreams of being a genius.
Every time fucking Jay shits on fucking Nolan Niat streams, I'm dying laughing because it's like it comes this big debate like who's fucking up their filmography more, Nolan or James Cameron.
All right. I'm a scientist, yeah.
The way to cure a wormhole is the power of love.
Yeah. Here comes Anne Bancroft to absolutely. She must have allergens on her because it causes some eye issues.
Yeah. Allergies suck.
My allergies are acting up now.
Yeah.
Well, people are crying stuff from Luke. I'm sure you're getting hard by the second,
Yeah.
It was very special. Listen, Jay, I mean, it's definitely she's an older woman right there, but like you can tell like with the black and white, but like for an older woman, she's man, what
Anne Bancroft was hot.
yeah.
And again, it's so much of the way she carries herself, the personality and all that, right?
It's almost amazing with different generations where even nowadays it's like the whole like the Kim Kardashians or something like. I'm like I'm older, Jay, but like, give me a Bancroft versus like BBLs and endless surgeries and
yeah.
I
mean, look at the wrinkles she has, her laugh lines.
Yes,
she doesn't have resting bitch
and this
face.
is the thing as well. This is why gorgeous women should age naturally.
Yes.
Just look after yourself. Don't smoke. You don't need fucking plastic surgery or Ozempic or any of that shit.
No.
Now, how many extras is this 200-300 extras? I'm guessing in this auditorium.
Maybe 100, given the shot.
And so, but the whole like,
I think that was shot at the Hackney Empire. Yeah, I mean, pretty big cattle call.
Yeah.
Oh, right there, that scene, man. The fact that he just got a standing ovation, and like Jay said earlier, this was like the most feared, disgusted man in a fucking freak show. Just went to a fucking play and got a fucking standing ovation by all these strangers. Like, son of a bitch.
Again, it's acceptance and to be connected with other humans. That's the thing. The idea that again that I'm the greatest thing to have people who love me.
And the fact that listen, Jay said this shit on like 5 fucking different streams.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Oh yeah, he's another director that did some really good stuff, and that was just.
That's why I agree with fucking Jay, but Jay keeps fucking making points. God damn it!
Like I can't help it that reality lines up with my opinions. Oh God,
there is something beautiful about this death as well, because
it is.
In his last moments, he was loved.
Yeah. He's at his most joyous. I mean, everything is going well for him, but he knows he's dying. And the last thing that he wants to do is sleep like a normal person.
Now again, Jay, since he's met Treves, he said 21, but I'm assuming like this has been like a month, 2 months, but this hasn't been.
It's probably been a year or two.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm just curious. Like, he's probably, I'm guessing, 22, 23 years old. I mean,
yeah, I don't remember how old Joseph Merrick was when he actually died.
And of course, the fucking music built renowned as he's looking down at my John Merrick just says right there.
Yep. And again, that he had to make all he could see was that single spire. Everything else is from his imagination. But that's how he kind of had to deal with the world.
This is May 19, 2026. I hate May because May gives me. I have the worst allergies. I swear, you know. It's
Yeah, I know, man. It got to be ragweed or
guys
something.
and shit. Yeah.
It could be pet dander from the elephant.
That's true. Yeah, especially the elephant's
It's probably
dog.
one of the only few scenes where there's music as well to convey the emotion, while the rest of the film has not really needed to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you get
Feels
the circus music, the Dimension Circus when they're dancing with him or whatever. But
Yeah, and like Jay said, it's just great, so much acceptance. He said it's finished. Oh, come on, man! Jesus Christ!
it really is. I mean, it's this is, this is the best day of my life. I'm at my absolute peak. I'm as high as I really can have in my life. Why wouldn't this be the time that you leave?
Yeah, and that's
I mean, some people can live longer lives and will never have as many great times or happy times as John Merrick did in his short time.
Yeah,
I mean, you understand, Luke. I mean, every time you set that fucking match on fire and you throw it and you see them engulf in flames, you're just like, "This is the best day of my life." Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah. I could. There's many days where I've fucking engulfed people in flames and said I can die happy right now. But I thought,
Yeah.
why stop there? You know.
Yeah, I don't know that I've hit my
that.
peak yet. I might be able to, run into a whole family that are here.
And he's got a Dadjo for strings playing on his phone while he does it.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
the body's still warm too after.
In fact, when I have my best fucking flame on homeless escapade and I want to die, I'm gonna play this music as well.
Yeah, you
while
gotta
the
have it,
fucking
yeah.
body's still smoking.
Yeah, and you'll reenact the scene from Platoon instead.
Yeah.
So.
Also, has he had a bottle of blood Viagra too?
Yeah, I can't fucking unwatch Tropic Thunder every time I watch that scene in Platoon now.
So, Luke, how would Sean Connery do this scene right now?
It's finished. I just wished I slapped more women.
That's true.
This was his last wish. He wished he could sleep like normal people.
Oh.
And he has that picture.
And it was set up earlier as well, and it's end.
Yeah.
The payoff is end.
And again, you have the right before Hopkins is in there with him. Does he know he's dying?
Yeah.
Yes.
The funny part, I even asked ChatGPT, Jay, like some tidbits and facts, and even ChatGPT is like, as just he lays down and just the acceptance of like the finality of life, and just
again, it doesn't get any better.
I know
even too, like it says in captions, he groans as he lays down.
It's like they say, the star that burns the fastest also burns the brightest.
Yeah. And of course, too, something poetic as his final moments where he sees, like, his mother and just everything, and
yeah,
Luke, fucking Luke keeps seeing
and she accepts him.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the star that burns twice as bright burns half as long?
Yeah,
so something like that. Well,
yeah.
Well, the sun
and usually
the star that burns the brightest burns
homeless that burn twice.
My retarded brain, but our sun's kind of big stars anyway.
Luke's just like as her skin's melting off her flesh, I'm just like masturbating.
Yeah, the homeless that burns the brightest.
Burns,
yeah.
Burns twice as long.
Then by masturbation is half as long.
We get into the cosmos and like never, nothing will die.
Space, the final frontier.
It's like, Luke, there's always more homeless. Your job is never done.
Again, he sees his mother.
The fucking music right now too. The music swelling's getting me.
Yeah.
Thank God for vodka, 'cause I'm not gonna cry on the street. Jeez.
God is a woman.
This woke ass movie. Come on, I hate this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do some editing on this Bible.
Stop pushing your DEI bullshit onto me. Is it over? Nope, featuring Michael. All right, cool.
Yeah. I
hot.
when I watched this last night, I sat through the entire credits.
I'm gonna keep it up to Jay right now. Yeah. And it's funny too how credits before the MCU pulled that bullshit, like, you know, Tony Stark or Captain America will return, and
Yeah, the Elephant Man will return, and no, he won't.
yeah. So while the credits are loading, I'll pull up some and see. All right. So this was 1980. Elephant Man.
Mhm.
What's your fuck?
John Merrick will return in
I mean-
the Elephant Man of Steel.
Look how just sit through the credits. How few people are actually involved in this.
Yeah.
Versus modern movies where it's like there's 800 people and it's like, what the fuck did they do other than get in each other's way?
Yeah. So not that I care about Luke's opinion, but to Jay and Gary. So a film from 1980, Dave Lynch. What do you think was the production budget for a film like this in 1980?
I would say that this is probably what I'd say it's pretty low, maybe a 5-6 million.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking, 5 to 7.
God damn, you guys are good. Yes, the fucking budget on this film was $5 million. Good fucking call. So it says it was a major commercial success, grossing over 26 million at the worldwide box office, with about 26 million coming from North America. So it didn't do much overseas. International was 42,000. So
yeah, I bet that they had problems with like reporting, accurately reporting all the box office stuff, and then.
But still jamming because Niet's always mentioned on Niet Stream. So budget was 5, they did 26, so it's still 5 times the production value.
Yeah. I mean, they made their money back, but you know, I think the bigger thing is, I mean, they just made a masterpiece that is timeless.
And the reputations, I think, of everybody involved has been improved considerably by their involvement.
Yeah. I mean, Lynch is just a quirky kind of indie creator, and then this movie makes it clear.
So this was this film had nominations: Best Picture, Director David Lynch, Best Actor John Hurt, Best Adaptive Screenplay, Film Editing, Best Music Score, Best Production Design, Best Costume Design, all nominations. Unfortunately, didn't really win any of those awards. But so Jay, I didn't know this. Did you know what film in 1980 cleaned up at the Oscars?
Was it Raging Bull?
It was actually
Kramer versus Kramer.
Ordinary People.
Oh, Ordinary People. Oh, fuck off.
Right. So Ordinary People awards, because I looked this up beforehand. So Ordinary People won. I mean, it cleaned up. So Ordinary People won 4 Oscars out of its 6, and Best Picture, Best Director, Best Screenplay, Best Actor Timothy Hutton. So, and of course, John Hurt this year said John Hurt winning for Best Actor was Robert De Niro for Raging Bull.
Yeah.
So this film was nominated for 8 Academy Awards, won none of them. But I mean, Jay and Gary, I've not seen Ordinary People in a very long time. You'd tell Mom, I mean,
I mean, it's depression porn, and it's not really done that well.
Yeah. I mean, again, like as Waylon people said in the chat, like I get why it went to Raging Bull. I get it. Like I still prefer John Hurt's performance, but yeah, he lost it to De Niro for Raging Bull, and some people would debate that's maybe De Niro's best performance. Depends who you ask. So
I don't care because De Niro's best performance isn't touching this one. Any of his best performances, and I would say that like if cinematography went to Raging Bull, that's also a crime.
Yeah, I think so,
because they do not in any way really take advantage of what they're doing and manipulating the medium, with black and white. And the Raging Bull is just shot like, okay, we couldn't afford color.
What was his next film? I forgot. David Lynch.
It wouldn't be Dune by any chance. Dune.
Is it June?
Well, it was going to be. It was due to be Return of the Jedi, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really?
So
yeah,
he decided to choose Dune instead.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to hear. Unfortunately, stop that. Dune is that 84 Dune is at least a better visual experience Genevieve.
Which is, hey,
Yeah.
again, I've always said Rotten Tomatoes, I love it or hate it, but still, I mean, you're looking at like this is like fucking 50,000 user ratings and at least 65 critics reviews, but still, look, 91 and 93. That's impressive. In fact, 50,000 people give this fucking film a 93. So not 93 out of 100. That's fucking fantastic. You know,
That's pretty good. Yeah.
so yeah.
Well, 93% give it like a 6 out of 10 or better.
Yeah.
That's what Rotten Tomatoes means. It's not they're averaging a 93%. It's 93% said it was fresh or whatever.
Yeah.
But
so, I did read too. So apparently, so I guess it said this film was not nominated for best makeup. So the Oscars after this film came out,
they didn't have makeup as
Exactly,
as a category.
and after this film, so the Academy Awards actually created a new category based off.
Yeah.
So
Yep,
it's-
this
So
movie
first
is the
one won
reason.
by-
Yep.
Yeah. I think it was Charles Champlin, wasn't it? The critic who was also a member of the Academy, and he put it forward and said, you know, what on earth is going on? You know, have you
Yeah.
seen some of the movies that are being made? And then obviously, I think the first recipient was Rick Baker for American Werewolf, was it?
Yeah,
The following year. I believe.
yeah. I think it was in 81. Yeah.
So the uproar. The film's failure to receive an honorary Oscar for its groundbreaking prosthetics caused a massive industry and public outcry. This back in 1980. So yeah, the following year, responding to the immense pressure, the Academy officially introduced the Academy Award for Best Makeup,
Yep.
now makeup hairstyle, because of this film. So you know what? Maybe it lost its 8 nominations, but the fact that this fucking film created a new category for the Oscars, that's fucking, that itself tells a story.
Yeah. That's an influential movie.
Like I said, it's like, so John Hurt's daily transformation to Merrick wasn't grueling. 7 to 8 hours to apply the 14-piece prosthetic makeup and another 2 hours to remove it.
Yep.
Well, according to Christopher Tucker, it was a 12-hour job and there were 22 individual pieces. So I don't know where that trivia comes from, and that's literally straight from the horse's mouth. That's Christopher Tucker, who was the actual makeup.
Well, yeah, Blue is looking at AI, so it's just going to.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, but people have told me on social media that like actors have it easy. Actors just walk in and just rehearse 5 minutes of lines. Actors do like 5-10 minutes. Being a Hollywood actor is pretty simple. I mean, maybe 2026.
Well, to be fair, these days there are a lot of them that do that kind of shit. Work out. No, just put some dots on me and add muscles. Or I'll just come in and give resting bitch facer, or I'll complain because I had to wear a dress. Rachel's like, right. These are people who are like real.
Well, to almost what Gary
you're
says,
again looking at AI. I don't know why you keep going back to that one.
I don't know. Well, I'm using Google, Jay. But what it does say right there, though, says process 12 hours, though. So this right there.
Yeah.
And also, the Gary said too, 5 a.m. He would go to fucking Magic show up at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning, and then said his scenes.
Yeah, by the way, you'll start shooting at like 2 p.m.
Yeah, so he filmed between noon and 10:30 p.m. Holy fuck, man! I can't. So yeah, just people, just imagine going into work, right, and sitting there. Hey guys, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna sit in a chair like this for 10 fucking hours for just sitting in a chair like that.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you will
shit.
not be able to eat anything. Everything that you consume will be through a straw.
Yeah. And of course, with the makeup itself, so none of this makeup could be reused for the next day's shoot. So Christopher Tucker had to keep making these prosthetic pieces on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
and that's a pretty tough thing to do.
Well, I remember because Jay said this on Nietz for Dark Fate. We'll talk about camera and other people. Where it's like, hey, George Lucas is so blown up as being like the master of Star Wars, and like, how many times has Jay said that like great directors, a good director hires a great writer and cinematographer and production guys? Like, boy, we're starting to see like George has so much credit for being this great writer. Yeah, go watch Return of the Jedi. It's
What's the best Star Wars movie?
Empire.
Who directed it?
Yeah, it wasn't George.
Evan Kressler, wasn't it?
Yes.
Evan Kressler.
But with the first Star Wars movie, I think there were 14 writers in total on that first movie.
Damn.
And even the opening crawl, he couldn't get right. So that was rewritten by Brian De Palma. So that opening crawl that you see at the beginning, that's all Brian De Palma.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So and of course, without those 14 writers that had adjusted that screenplay to what we know and love, without Ralph McQuarrie's fantastic concept art, without Ben Burt's fantastic sound design, and the designers at ILM,
Yeah.
you know, Star Wars would be absolutely nothing. I mean, you can have great actors, but if you haven't got these people to do this work for you, but it does make me laugh when you see George Lucas saying, you know, when I designed the TIE Fighter, when I designed the Falcon,
Yeah,
when
it's
I
like, get
designed
the
this,
fuck outta
I
here.
designed. So what he really means is when I gave the designs a
Approval.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
I love to hear like the synopsis. George Lucas did not make Empire Strikes Back because the grueling physical and emotional stress of making the first film sent him to the hospital. Leading him to he vowed he would never direct again. So he never would direct episodes 1, 2, and 3 later on, 25 years later in the special editions.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. I wish he'd have kept that vow.
I mean, I have a feeling that the reason he didn't direct that he got Richard Marquand rather than David Lynch was probably because Richard Marquand was easier to
push around,
instruct.
Yep. Yeah, and again, Lawrence Kasdan is, you know, he does the best writing for him, and you know, when I think that was one thing that everybody kind of got excited about with The Force Awakens, where it was like, oh, Lawrence Kasdan is back, and it's like, he's not. he's just kind of, you can put my name there, that's fine, but whatever.
But Lawrence Kasdan's screenplay was actually based on Lee Brackett's screenplay. So Lee Brackett's first draft of that, which was pretty close to what we got, with some you know, slightly archaic sort of dialogue and action, but it was pretty close.
Yeah. But I mean, Kasdan had gone on to demonstrate that he could actually write shit that didn't suck. You know, he was working with Raiders, but also Silverado, you know, which he both wrote
banging
and
movie. I watched it for the first time a couple months ago, and Silverado is very, very underrated.
Really, you hadn't seen it until just a couple of months ago.
Sure.
And I know it's like it was one of those films on my to-do list. I finally got around to watching it. Loved it.
And you realized, oh my god, look what I've been missing.
What's funny when Jay said this, where like he said Cameron, like, you know, again, I hate the fact that Jay's objectively right, but he's like, hey guys, go back and watch Terminator 1, right? Who's the writer on Terminator 1? They go watch Terminator 2. Who's the writer on Terminator 2? And I'm like, fuck, he's right.
Yeah.
God damn it, Jay.
Gail Ann Hurd only has one writing credit in her entire career. It's Terminator.
Because then who was heavily involved with Terminator Dark Fate?
James Cameron.
Goddamn good one. Hey, Jamie, good points.
Them Avatar movies going story wise, boy, they're just compelling, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, how many times we fucking said, like, I went to go see Rebel Moon with a friend in theaters, and like, hey, Zack Snyder can make some good cinematography. Yes. So Zack Snyder is gonna write and direct and write a new Netflix film called Rebel Moon.
Well, he submitted it as a Star Wars movie, and Kathleen Kennedy turned it down. The one decision she made that was good. Yeah, I mean, it's you know, the hubris of people, and it doesn't help when you just, you know, you end up being surrounded by second pants because you're successful. But
when people were complaining about fucking Batfleck killing people, it's like, well, it wasn't so much about him killing people, it's more like mass murder. It's like, dude, just stop fucking speak, man.
You are getting closer to the real Sean Connery now.
Yeah, it is. It's almost there. Yeah.
But then it's
funny. I mean, look, Man of Steel. Who wrote it? Christopher Nolan.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. And
Goya kind of write it as well.
Nolan produced Wonder Woman too. But how many times Jay would say rose-colored glasses? Right? People would say, okay, well, it's fucked up that we had the Batman animated series, right? And Kevin Conroy's Batman wouldn't kill, but then fuck Snyder for Batman killing. Have you watched Batman Returns and Batman '89?
Yeah, Batman 89. Oh yeah, we don't give a damn.
Bruce to Tim Burton. Bruce is murdering a lot of people in that fucking movie.
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, two people. I mean, Sam Hammond. Am I getting this fucking name? Sam Ham. Right, he wrote the script, but because of the writer's strike,
Yeah.
Tim Burton kind of put more control over it, and he's the one that changed it to Joker being the guy who killed his parents and
Vince playing John
letting,
Connor?
having Alfred let Vicky Vale into the Batcave, that kind of thing. And
Yeah.
Sam Ham was like, "Hey, it totally wasn't me, okay? I mean, I'm totally innocent in all this." It's like, yeah, but it hasn't really harmed the movie. It's almost kind of made it work.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay,
Well,
so
I don't fucking. I have no problem with Alfred letting Vicky Vale in the Batcave because Bruce was kind of gonna fucking tell her anyway.
hold on. If you
Yeah,
will.
well, I think the other thing is that Alfred, and those are. I mean, he recognizes that he's getting old. He doesn't,
Yeah.
you know, what he says, you know, that buried. You know,
Yeah, I
friends
mean,
I don't
pretty
want to
much-
see
he's
their.
pretty much pushing Bruce Wayne to fucking get with Vicky Vale. And
Yeah,
have a
he
normal
wants
life,
he
isn't
wants
it?
him to have a family. He wants him
Yeah.
to carry on the line, but also to have someone because Alfred won't always be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he said as well. I'm not going to choose. I'm not going to waste my
Yeah.
remaining years mourning the loss of friends or their sons. I mean,
Or
he's saying a lot without actually spelling it out for everyone.
yeah. And again, at the time, everybody got it. They understood it. But now we have modern retards who are like, what does that actually mean? What does it mean? And I was like,
Yeah, we're gonna have to do Batman 89 on the Losers Lounge because
oh God, that is.
Yeah.
I mean, the fucking. I think modern day Nolan fans really fucking give it an harsh time,
just-
but no, it's a good Batman
So many times,
adaptation. All right,
Luke, have I said it's damn sure hanging with fucking Jay too much. Like there is, I remember 10 years ago. I said, man, you know what? You know what's a great film? A film I like, Indiana Jones 2. Then of course Jay and Gary told me something.
Ew.
I take Christmas Indiana Jones 2, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, oh fuck. God damn
if it wasn't for the other fucking two Indiana Jones movies, the last two, I probably would have right. Temple of Doom would have been the weakest, you know, and it was the weakest.
Yeah, recently me and Jay got in fucking group chats. People bitching like Indiana Jones is a great trilogy. I'm like, really, it's a great trilogy. Have you recently watched the second film? Because I did, and I hate.
It's a great sandwich.
Oh.
Shame about the meat that went off
Yeah.
Between the two slices of bread. But
Yeah,
okay.
it is more of a shit sandwich, isn't it? Really?
Yes,
That's
it
what Jay
is,
said.
yeah.
I come out of the theater, and me and Christian we're in a fucking car on my fucking phone. And Christian's like, "Yeah, guys, this is a bad film. I had fun." He's like, "But it's a terrible film."
He literally said, "If you turn your brain off,"
It's like,
and I was like, "Yep, there it is. There it is, right there."
It is a step down from Raiders, where you had a really cool fucking female lead and a female.
Oh, Marion is a
everything
great
and,
lead.
yeah.
mm.
But I do kind of admire it going a bit dark, trying to be a bit more challenging.
It's not dark. That's the thing. Look, go watch the first fucking movie. That's dark. You just saw a motherfucker's face melt and another one's head explode. And now we're talking about, oh, look, it's children. Kali Ma Shakti Day. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And oh, by the way, we have a kid because we need to be cute or whatever. The second one smells of George Lucas being involved a lot.
Yeah.
The third one is still the best sequel, though. The third one is
I
still
think the third one, yeah, I get is it comes close to matching the original.
Yeah. No, and it's like Jay said. The funny part is Temple of Doom is considered a prequel. You can watch Raiders and Last Crusade and just skip Temple of Doom, and it's fine.
That's what I do.
He's right though. I'm like,
Because Temple of Doom actually starts fucking things up. It's like Indy. Why do you act like there is no supernatural shit in Raiders? You saw it in Temple of Doom, which is before Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got hit on the head. I forgot. But anyway, okay. So back to this fantastic movie.
Yeah. I mean, it baffles me that ordinary people actually, got the Oscars instead of this. I don't like that movie at all. I do not like that movie.
No.
Well, that's the Oscars for it.
Listen,
I mean,
I get it's the 80s and all, but like, I'll start playing slow.
that was fucking dumb, man.
Look,
That really is dumb. There'd be fucking Pavement Pizza Bar now.
I seen this.
There would have
Okay,
been.
so Jay, I get it's 1984, but for fuck's sake.
Yeah, people bitch about the fucking fridge preventing him from getting blasted by the nuclear wave, but they'll bitch about this.
Yep. And oh, by the way, that whole you know, yeah, well, isn't that smart? But Crystal Skull is also George Lucas all over it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fuck
Look,
that.
look,
fucking
look at this. Look at that.
aliens
Look
thing
at
as
dude. Look at that right there. That's the fucking green screen is so bad. Oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
We're not thinking, we're
Yeah.
crashing.
Yeah, but at least we have her screaming all the fucking time. I was like, shoot her. Shoot her. Shoot
This is
her ass.
basically fucking Spielberg and Lucas taking all that anger out from their divorce when making this movie.
Well, so again, I mean,
Look at this.
yes and no. I mean, I think Spielberg was so busy trying to bang Kate Capshaw, and so we're just going to cast somebody who clearly is not good for this.
By having her constantly get shit on in the movie, I mean, it pretty much won her over. Yeah, see, toxic masculinity.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you just gotta smack him every once in a while, and it's fine, right?
I'm guessing.
Yeah, I have a fucking lot of bugs crawling all over her. I almost have her hat ripped out and buried alive.
Jay and Gary. So I'm assuming this is miniatures right here, right? That's miniature, right?
Which part?
This part here. Is this miniatures? Like,
no, I'd bet that they're actually doing some of that stuff.
Of course, obviously, the fucking green screen.
Because like the shot from behind is absolutely real.
Yeah,
I think people hate this movie less now because of fucking Crystal Skull and Destiny.
No, they should still hate it as much.
Look at that shot right there. Come on, guys.
Yeah, this is convincing, isn't it?
This is Christ. This is a great film. Oh my God.
I'll give you the most important reason to hate Temple of Doom. Kathleen Kennedy is on screen in it.
Yeah, she's one of the dancers.
I forgot.
Yep, at the
Look at that.
at the beginning.
So yes, so now listen, I don't go whitewater rafting too much. I'm sure though, Jay, I mean, look at this shot. Most people, 3 human beings in a fucking inflatable raft falling from a distance. I know it's Indiana Jones, but
so this again, so George's worst. The thing about, if you look at like Raiders and Last Crusade, you can tell that Spielberg is really in charge of shit.
Yeah.
This one you can tell George is, because George is I remember when I saw the serials in the from the 40s and the 50s, that there was this one. They would have stupid shit like this, and it would look like, you just took a model and slid it down a hill or whatever. And so he decides he wants to have these kinds of things. And if there's not somebody like, Steven, somebody else going, George, no, that's a bad idea. Or, people at ILM going, this is not going to look good. No, it'll be fine. It's going to work. His instincts are bad. I mean, he's a good technical director for certain things. He never should talk to people. He should never direct actors. And he should never write.
I'm pausing for copyright, but yes, but even this shot from watching YouTube, look at the distance of this fucking cliff to this fucking.
No, this is fine. But it's inflatable. It just bounces. It's like a bounce house.
Yeah, wasn't it fucking George Lucas who suggested they release a remaster of E.T. where it's CGI?
So he was the one that convinced Spielberg to change the guns into walkie-talkies.
Yeah, that as well.
Because George was going, oh look, my special editions, behold.
Oh look.
Yeah, and by the way, Stephen, when you change it, you can pay me.
Yeah.
ILM is going to be doing it.
Yep.
South Park really fucking got that wrong though, because they made George Lucas out to be the fucking the guy who's being bossed around by Steven Spielberg, but no, it was completely the other way around.
Well, so the thing is that at that time, remember when Spielberg decides to remaster those things, Spielberg is now suddenly becoming Oscar. I'm going to go up to the Oscar bait. I'm going to be part of the system or whatever. And so it was, guns are bad. There's politics and all that stuff or whatever. Oh yeah, I'm going to do that. There's a reason Spielberg hasn't been relevant for 20 plus years.
Christ. So here we go. Yes. So they land into like a stream of water there. Look at that. Oh, sure.
We can see nothing because it says click to exit screen and it's just all blurred.
Fuck, I hate that. Yeah, there we go, Jay.
Aha.
Blame Chrome tab.
And now I'm back into the Whitewater Rapids.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
It's fine.
Yeah. So they're all still alive after falling a fucking 10,000 foot drop on a raft. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, go look at the first one and see that everything is either kind of, like Indy having to run from the Indians, the Javito, and all that. He already has Jacques in the plane ready. This shit is basically, well, I just hope you're lucky, and he is. And boy, is this thing just and then.
Yeah,
right. This stinks of Lucas writing, and it stinks of his direction in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
It's weird because Lucas seems to be very good at creating these worlds like he did with Star Wars, but when it comes to the directing and the dialogue is I mean, fucking hell, it was good because the original trilogy was good because there was other people, smarter people on there on hand to sort of make the changes in it.
Yes. Yeah, again, it's the what do I want for a world? Well, there's going to be a concept artist that comes up with most of that, right? I mean,
which was again Ralph McQuarrie, who came up with the concept designed for the character of Indy. Obviously based on Treasure of the Sierra Madre, in particular Treasure of Sierra Madre.
Yeah. With Bogart and his well-worn fedora and you spare $1 for a fellow American?
Well, I'm going to jump off right now anyway and get something to eat and then probably jump on Atlantis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you dry your eyes. We don't want you to...
I'll add your name onto the hit you as well. And you, Gary.
Look, forget it.
Cheers, mate.
Next week for Christian's birthday, we're watching. I'm gonna get you Sucker. So prepare.
Yes, let's watch that movie. We need something a bit like that as well.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Well, after watching this great comedy called "Fuck the Elephant Man," I need some comedy in my life.
No, I mean, there's some sad moments, and I'm gonna get you Sucker. Come on. When he realizes that voluptuous ass is fake. No, not the ass.
I told him,
not the titties.
I told him, he's like, Dad, as a Christian, again, you watch this live. I said, I want to see his live reaction to this shit. So yeah, Luke, you got a week to prepare.
Yep. All right, you take care then. I'll see you a lot later.
All right, see you later.
All right, then, mate. Yeah, don't forget to change your pants.
Yep.
Stay infidel, my friends. Stay infidel and proud.
What's definitely funny, Jay, was it certain films?
What an asshole! Thank God.
Yeah, thank God he's gone there. Jesus Christ,
that bastard! God, I barely suffered his.
I've no idea why he keeps inviting him.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, somebody needs to change the locks on the door or something. It's come on.
I'm trying to find a clip for Luke. I gotta find some kind of clip for Luke. Let's say he's yeah. I'll go with this one. Hey, Luke.
Go fuck yourself.
There we go. That's what we're talking about.
There you go. Well, it's always funny, Jay, with the 4K remasters. This is Lost Ark, 1981, 4K, and I think it looks pretty fucking good. But it's I don't know.
I haven't seen it because I don't know if they're doing upscaling or if they actually did a proper rescale.
Be careful with YouTube.
Yeah, I think the upscaling thing is it's somewhat moribund now. I think they've realised, whoa, we kind of going a little bit too far. I think it is a scan, so
okay,
which is much preferable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so see, this week it comes out. Jeremy Johns just reviewed. I can't wait to go see in 2 days because for my sanity.
The Mangu and Grando. Yeah. Oh boy,
it's even Jeremy's thumbnail. I see Jeremy's face. Even he's just like, Jeremy's like, fuck this film.
Yeah, he's like, oh my god, what did I think the hilarious thing is that we saw we kind of bookended it because last night we covered Favreau's Iron Man, and now Favreau's Mangu and Grando are coming out. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Oh boy, Mandalorian. I can't wait to
I can't wait to pass that right up.
Again, it's only because I want to make it short. That's the only reason I'm going to fucking see this film, but and I won't be sober, so
yeah.
I'm looking forward to not buying my ticket.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to mocking the people who come out and go, "Oh, that kind of sucked." No shit, really?
Yeah.
Who could have anticipated that?
I mean, I try being lovable and liking everything, but even with Dark Fate, because Nia was busy, I think, come on, I would have gave Dark Fate the film. Very few films I can give a 0 out of fucking 10. But the best part of Dark Fate was listen to fucking Jay and Vex. Jay and Vex's fucking agony. Watching Dark Fate was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, Dark Fate is just. I mean, it's like, oh look, it's stupid. And it remains stupid. And again, I've had a problem with the Terminator franchise ever since they made the second one. Because it really should have been one movie and then just move the fuck on. But nothing will get me as
Nice.
incandescent as Prometheus.
Oh shit.
That fucking movie. And fuck Ridley Scott right in his ass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, well, to be fair, Jay, I'm looking forward to Gladiator 3.
Gladiator 3. I don't care. I haven't seen Gladiator 2.
Yeah. It's going to be it's going to be brilliant. I've confidence in Ridley Scott this time. I've got confidence.
Yeah. This time he's definitely going to nail it. Yeah, maybe you can get Damon Lindelof to write it. And
if you could.
Yeah. Bring back the team for Prometheus.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Between Juice and Man Loves You, we don't know.
I mean, women can make love juice.
So a couple hours ago, some douchebag we know named Box Office Brawler. He's covering a film called The Elephant Man.
What?
Yeah, this piece of shit.
Jackson, don't fuck this up.
I'm looking.
Don't fuck this up.
Yep.
Who's going to be on with him?
Let's find out. He never puts that. Let's see. John Merrick. World War Joe, of course. So Hard Cut Reviews of Zombie Girl. Don't know her. So I hit him up on Twitter. Jackson, I will be listening. Don't worry. Me and Gil when we listen to you. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
I'll be watching.
Yeah. Gord King when I was
Bros will be commenting.
Yeah. Gord King asked me to watch True Romance tonight, so I told him I'll sober up for that. I know Nick is taking a break from tonight for you guys, but Nick's
we're kind of waiting to see when they do the release of Spider-Man Noir. They're releasing I think the first 2 episodes and so we're going to watch those and decide whether or not, because we do not want to repeat another Alien Earth or Primal season 3, both of which were easily
what's cool is because last night, so Nick had on Cole and Mo, and also he had 2 different raids. Nick was at 980, he's at 90, so 16 fucking more, man. I told him, I hope 16 more, man, bro. Hope we get there.
Let's get there, man. Oh, look at that, man. Waylon's going to be watching True Romance.
That's where he said that.
We had a lot of fun with True Romance on Masculine Mondays because especially with Leon, who had never seen
Waylon. I was going to mention you, Waylon. I don't like you, so I just kept you out of the conversation. But
yeah, I would.
Yeah. What a great fucking True Romance. What a great film. So yes, forget I said next week, boy. I told Jay this, man. I'm gonna get you, sucker. So dirty mother. Please don't say next week he turns 19, his final year as a fucking teenager. Reminding how fucking old I am. So yes, we're doing a birthday stream with Christian.
Son, step back. You have no idea what old is like. Please.
I know. It's old, Jay. Again, look, free on YouTube, free on Tubi, free on Pluto TV. And as Jay said, when this 4 or 5 months ago, when Jay mentioned this fucking film, and we watched live with my son, I'm like, the fact that Jay knows this fucking film, I was like, thank Christ, because I would say my top 2nd underrated comedy of all time. This film is a fucking masterpiece.
The neo blaxploitation movies that came out in the 80s and 90s, and I mean even into the 2000s are just, I mean, there's some really fantastic ones. And Pootie Tang I absolutely love. And you know how many times like in chat or something, it'll be like Sadate, my Bammies, and there'll be one person who knows what the fuck I'm talking about, and I recognize a fellow man of culture. The Ladies Man, which was another great one. And I don't want to hear about Fridays and all that shit. Hi, I just smoke weed and get high movies. Fuck off. I mean, these are making fun of the tropes of the blaxploitation stuff. And
next week,
I'm gonna get you, sucker was really groundbreaking. I mean, this is the first Wayans like parody of a genre kind of thing. Man, is it good. I
purposely don't want to show clips, but it wasn't just the fucking 2 weeks ago, the fucking 2 hits of weed I fucking smoked. I sat in my car, had a double cheeseburger and fucking fries, and I was howling, laughing. I'm like, Christ, I gotta watch this fucking film. I was like, oh, thank God. I was so happy Jay remembers this fucking film.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, hell, it had Huggy Bear, Antonio Fargas as Fly Guy.
Yeah.
And the Pimp of the Year. I mean,
Kung Fu Joe. Yeah, I want.
oh yeah.
There's a scene with Kung Fu Joe. Again, I almost peed myself with Kung Fu
Yes.
Joe.
Is it the gunfight?
Jay knows.
Yes.
That gunfight scene, I said I lost it. I was like, yeah. So Christian, your birthday, we're watching a fucking. So I told him, I was like, this will be his first time watching this with us. I'm like, we're gonna have a great birthday bash for your 19th, man. Like,
Well, the scene with when they're trying to snag his sister, Damon Wayans, and the other one, and she's on her period and she has cramps. And he just screams like a little girl when she grabs it.
when they go on the fucking date and she starts removing her, I'm gonna get into it.
Oh God, yes, yeah, the 12 inches, yeah.
Yes, this fucking film is a comedy fucking classic. It's as much as I love Mel Brooks all fucking day and like other comedians, but like this is pre In Living Color.
Yeah.
And if you ever watch In Living Color, every actor in this fucking film from In Living Color.
Yeah.
Fucking perfect.
Yeah. And In Living Color was riotous. I mean, look, In Living Color and Chappelle Show were like the some of the best, not I mean, just straight comedy. They were absolutely on top, but also like looking at black culture and making fun of it.
Yeah.
Right. Or talking about it, bringing it in, whatever. I mean, the In Living Color episode, what it's Star Trek, The Wrath of Farrakhan. Oh my God, is that great? Right.
Yeah.
Or Damon Wayans as Handyman, the handicapped superhero.
Christ, man, Handyman. Jamie. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
because fucking Fire Marshal Bill, man.
oh yeah, let me tell you, I tell you.
It's like, yeah. Of course, Damon Wayans is Homie the Clown. Damon Wayans, a couple of times he lost it because it was live. Because it's like In Living Color was an edgier SNL. And Damon Wayans.
I mean, if you want the edgy, Men on Film.
Yes. It was always
Give it a Zorro snap.
David Allen Gray. The funny part was when remember they went fucking Men on Film went to SNL. They did a crossover with Chris Farley. It was fucking epic, man.
Oh, the better thing is they actually did part of the halftime for the Super Bowl and had a Men on Film episode. And during that,
yeah, we definitely get into this. Where and Jay knows this. Where it's like Living Color. I remember talking to my dad. The biggest thing was Keenan. Keenan Ivory Wayans told fucking Fox. Fox wanted to syndicate this show and have this show on 2 times a week. Keenan's like, no, it's going to destroy the show. And of course, Fox is like, well, you sold us the show. Fuck you, Keenan. And the last season was out without the Wayans brothers. It fucking tanked.
Yep, it died.
It's what killed it was like, of course, Fox being retarded was like Keenan's like, I know my show. Remember because I talked to my dad was like Keenan said that if you get too much oversaturation, you're gonna kill the fuck audience. And like,
yeah, again, the you have to have, if you limit the supply, then the value of a thing goes up. So
yeah, it was because it came on Thursday nights. It was 8:00 at night, and everyone I fucking knew, the whole house would watch In Living Color on Thursday.
Oh hell yeah,
it was a fucking event, and of course, Fox got too fucking greedy. Hey, Keenan, we need to have fucking new ones, rerun, syndication, blah, blah. He goes, no. What makes the show so good is you only see it one day a week, and that's it. And Fox,
I'm limiting the supply, which increases the price.
100%. Because it's like Jay would say, like, remember when Iron Man came out, right? Iron Man was a singular fucking film, not launching a fucking goddamn trilogy. Terminator. Stop launching trilogies that fucking fail. Make one good season of a show. Make one good fucking film. Stop creating fucking franchises. That's why everything's fucking failing for.
Yep.
God, yeah, it's the rinse gift, isn't it? The rinse grift. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, it was fucking True Detective. True Detective season 1's a fucking Westworld. Season 1's a masterpiece. Check out season 2 and 3.
Yeah, well, I mean, Westworld. The lesson there is if your name is Nolan, don't marry a crazy bitch. Oh, I'm sorry, both of them did, so that's too bad.
Jade said to so many streams. Jay was like, you know what the fucking great thing about films, TV, anything is that there's a fucking finality to it. Why Lord of the Rings is so great because it ends.
Good stories have endings.
Yeah.
That's why George R.R. Martin is a shit writer, because he always avoids endings, because that's the hard part. You have to bring everything together and give a satisfactory resolution.
Yeah,
And if you
100%.
can't do that, because again,
Yeah.
that's the hard part. Oh, I'll just keep stringing it along. I'm J.J. Abrams with the fucking mystery box
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. So anybody watching said whether it's Eraser, Sparkles, the asshole named Gooch, that Gooch guy, Waylon. But yes, next week for my son's birthday, we're watching and said I'm so happy that like Goodwin knows this fucking film because I've been wanting to watch this film for the longest time period on stream. This is such an underrated fucking classic and having a great time next week. So yeah.
Yeah, make sure everybody wear padded shoes because your corns will start flaring up.
Yeah,
and,
and in 2 days, I will suffer Mandalorian Grogu only because I ain't paying for it. Fuck that shit. But I'll make a short just to suffer that fucking
I
film.
mean, at least you got true romance to kind of soothe.
I forgot what's Nick doing next week.
Oh, we're doing Fury.
Yes, Gary, because Gary knows a lot about for 4th of July. I made cover Saving Private Ryan, so I know a guy who knows a guy about that. But I always like Fury. Maybe I'm biased, but like I thought Fury was a good film. I'm not sure if like how you're taking.
I'm not its biggest fan.
Okay.
I mean, I appreciate certain parts of it, but I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Yeah. It's the same here. Same.
I thought the tank sequences were well directed. I like Brad Pitt.
Well, using real tanks helps. Yeah.
Yeah. The problem we have now is like obviously Private Ryan set the fucking standard, but like I like Fury. I know it's not as good, but I do enjoy it as a film. So
I mean, there are plenty of war movies that you can point to and go, okay, that's a really good movie. Fury just kind of it almost smells of Tarantino, and maybe it's because of Pitt and all that stuff, but it's just it's a bit of stylized, whatever. I think like the extended cut where they have the guy getting laid and and him talking with the woman and all that, it improves it a bit because then you actually get some characterization. But yeah,
that's it. I mean, well, I recently watched a couple months ago with my friend. I think it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. It's not my favorite, but I like it. But it's not the best. But,
I don't think there's anything exceptional about it.
I would agree with that.
Either positive or negative. I just think it's just kind of
especially the bullshit where fucking was it Shia said that, it's like I had to go method acting, right? I didn't shower for 6 months. Son, it's not that complicated. It's like, come on, man.
Well, he was busy playing capture the flag with the internet, and what are you going to do? Pick a fight with 4chan. You don't shower. It's a part of the method.
Yeah. So next week we have to watch a comedy since again Inside Man. Gary said let's watch the Elephant Man, laugh our ass off for 3 hours.
You mean another comedy? Why are we doing comedies back to back? Come on now.
Hey man.
Yeah, I mean, I look forward to this. I mean, because I'm a big fan of the. Well, I say I'm a big fan. I really enjoy the blaxploitation movies. So this is one I think I'm going to really enjoy.
I mean, I know Gary Wolf is the Inside Man. He laughs his ass off during this film. He's crying. Thank you so much.
I had to mute myself. I thought I was going to throw up. I was laughing that much.
Pretty damn amusing,
Great film. Yeah, so Waylon, I will see you for tonight. I'm not sure because Gord said we're doing a Discord party, but he wants to watch True Romance. I'm not sure if we're going live for that, but yeah, hop on True Romance again. Another film, great film. Gandolfini and Christian Slater. I like it, and of course, fucking was it?
Tony Scott, man. Tony Scott is a more reliable director than Ridley.
He's starting with that one. So. Shit, yeah.
And there's some great acting in that. I mean, the Gandolfini scene, with where he's smacking her, but his acting is coming through. Or the walking Hopper scene.
Yeah. Of course, he had the whole scene that he's like, you people were made from your descendants of.
Yep. Great. This guy, I love him. Gives him the kiss, and you're like, whoop, he did.
Yep. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so next week we'll see a blaxploitation film, but done right.
Yeah.
There you go.